betua ye boa wa homa so lawyer akwaba na it is saying
Ayo minia obi na onso
nyame adom ye ho ye papa.
Oh,
yes, I mean the directive from the CJ said for some specialized court entrance during this legal vacation, now they should hear cases. Is it new? Bibi fufro. Unti bida.
All right, minia me dasti. Meka say the current form abano and amani new, but now enya de meka say sanye new. Then the American sign say the current one is a decision yet take say lawyers and could see matters during vacation, but lawyers any input into that decision. In fact, before independence, na bruni fita na oheyen so. A drew a fibia bosumen son no da a chatwa High Court, Court of Appeal Supreme Court, a kwama. Omukwa mo sign ba bosumi du no first week. Nya independence be sin ne transi share na ene wo. Na mmom se ba se omukota kwama na High Court no Chief Justice appoint judge dem de mo hwe akire mayen abra ye koyi. No modwuma mo ye ene se ensem bi ebeba a hunya se ye tini bi e kan ntemo no. E wo se omutini kasa nsem ni na e bi se e bi ana ya chi obi ya here bill as High Court etinam e mani bill and na say e bia na obi e pe injunction ye pese se bia Asempa e fe be se betum musumu ji se kwamfa be so mfa so no ye enti ese mo court animu mu ya mu be kona court judge bi to a all trains obi tinya di asma bra court no wa pama and na say mpo obi afiri mu na nipa no wanye will na pese kwaje nkrata letters of administration e de fe na japade so ta ade no vacation judge etimi ye anas empo bia ye well na nipa na wu na ye pese kan well na ye kwani probate so sa ne man kiti we ya na vacation judges are a free independence be sin ne omoye nemo there's a special dispensation do baby to get a vacation judge seman kasa ye di bonkru mo bi tutu obi ano no ye mo wadi na kwan ben so na all this one ye faso eye no the practice a ewo ho yam the judicial service judges na enim a lawyer for na enim and say the vacation judge epese odi asema abra obi ekugina dakra mu abonkru amobi atoto na no a lawyer for a omo no odi kan mo ya we case we na ma de ba ku mienu ana miensanti no the menya anka e wo vacation no yidi e ba sa lawyer for mo case no so no omo so omo eche omadwen na mo nyina ko bankru mu a na judge na ka so munya matimo wase de ne me twa kuma chief justice na mama two media metanase na media asem ya bonkru de ti aja so me ne sane se e bia case bu ho obi abe bonkru nipa no mfie no kwa animu osan eyare osome nsun ya so alo ye ni a otuna no entuna no wiye uka so pa kwehye bosome duru mu a anhwa na ameto no betika se ye hwe we se ntino ye nyina nti ye ho ase na ma chief justice e ma start to me na ye fani and so my brag ye wo media vacation nanso enne de e bay aloya futi aloya fo mo kisi mo nyesa na baye the buy and say chief just ama warrant High Court just almost say yama warrant the di and same way ye dia bonkru asem we make say the SC pen bia na ya dia lawyers no esti omo ase me ma mfanto ho ba ko emra na ye wo office no ye be kai beige capital
yes
Michael Ninaku or something yes. Na ye di ni case e wo just a fiaste wa botwe no e court no bi akosa judge no court no bia no ye case na mo man no mob hours a ubegina so e bi sani pa no nsem na edu July end no 2023 na adance ni du adaka mu a na kuloya no entoto na no enwiye enti just a first judge can say oh we need to miss a vacation dia say na o ka kuloya ko na nim say mo beti mo ho ase a anka enkope warrant infisi ye wona anka vacation ni inya na mienu pe na nyina kuloya emra emetoto sa dance ni ano so her record na lawyer for no exi omo ho ase e na judge ni gina so ekoji tumi efi chief justice so e na ode na mienu e ma na ku de lawyer no etoto sa dance ni ano sa e na ye no if it is be sin ne but ene de e woman ni say munya warrant me to asem no so enti no say yenka se minya ya ni nyai Major say yes, sana. Actually, a man about the scene. We say a lawyer for once we nipa. The High Court judge, Court of Appeal judge, Supreme Court judge. I imagine so-called vacation, call humia, lawyer need humia in Yana. The lawyer need be when my son can say, it do July, it do August, September. A lawyer for some rain, I hear the home. I won't support and I work for district or the second court, the year Jumadi, but the pa, Menko, High Court, a stroke on a million case. Sabrin lawyer for once to know, you not find two conference, the bar conference, the name and name, a winner. Now, where the answer lawyer say, should say, Umpu, the more Juma. Yes, sir, and I was say, a Mrano, the channel. The actual study we, the Babani say, oh, if I say, that's like the Chief Justice. My warrant say, Memon Dan could say that yes. If we can't, that is the interim use a lawyer for who is make us a Debbie. Who may sir? You share doubt it, I have a 2 idea, Juma, Yefanya Juma. A bimpa, Senka, a lawyer for Muno, Judge the Momoya, and not some reason for Pantia. Or person dia seminal do legal vacation. Ebi ananka study no be a dream. Because for example, ebi anja jina kase maybe vacation judge. October, November, me ko me leave October, November. Enti no ka yin sem se be October, November na yen sign enko court. Enti be ya ko pe warrant. Let it say oh any my lord. You say yen say e ba san so for November ko yin bitin adan ahome. That conversation we buy ya kunya kenye be be a dream na ye wo. But second the warrant we personal versus very resist. I said baby. The issue about selectivity. Say I didn't cases way and I can say this and seminar. Currently, say when you're wrong, I think there are over 27 courts nationwide. Young we have vacation judges. Obi, we are need in Central need all the regions. No vacation judges are omudi some say omubi edi asema obunkuru e wadaka mu hana dabi. That court we know in kwan so mo de ye bunkuru ama mo so atu nipa no vacation time. Nti ba sana amanfo e bi say na ye den adin tira say nipa e wo mu tina sam person me ye ne sana na so because selectivity e na me nipa no e ya adwen no fi say e mu enwrem kaka. Ye wo nipa bi a o mansam wo court a o mato ajapade e invest e build e bi won kan e bi kumasi e bi osunyane yanko musino o mato iron rods mint ye di injunction atoso ya asem no court e du vake e du July pe ya breaki judge ne say munyina momra October na ye mra ne me start in 70 specific gidi sana say ye kono de ne ka open up na ka me no ka say me vacation side injunction ato me clients bi ne ma so ngani asem no vacation. But this energy, you are limited to a specific area. And na same push our shares man can legal vacation park and also pay murder trials. But we send you no murder trial and judge back on the
yeah.
On air at Timamufoni Panson in the dia seminar. Na see dia seminar back to a wua, Mremlis or some beshas, a seminar safe for. 80 July ya koye, me say hundreds of them are high cost going to me angry. Yami first time ye call October. Na juro ba krampo ewu a case no de ye ni na no afiegu ye ba be sha asie fofo nti ye ko na ke o taka hoden no ko e bi di vacation case ba ke ho na ke sa hoden no ko sabi o hanan adubu an case no one judge na edi empo yami first time master judge ni free mu a se ko ba tie me hu se case ye be a doctor adan atwa so new judge ne ba obetini atwa sa bro nka so be sha asie fofo. But the Besha said for Crampuri Jai in October. Now, wait, ye per se, ye dear 7 October. You say a corner and 7 1. And I'll fire branding na and make a Casafa legal vacation. I am Rami and Son. CI 47, High Court for Procedure Rules. CI 19, Court of Appeal for Rules. And a CI 16, Supreme Court Rules. The Osei High Court, there can once a year. A Casa order 70. 9-1 na I can say Chief Justice will to me say Obeka vacation judge be any Abraham the circumstances required. There will be every day and pay for it. When the circumstances required. Those see a can say be a case ban and Numanami and saying you knew vacation was circumstances on any day. I was a committee as a case we and I'm a dear Baku, you know, me a son 19. there was special circumstances the case in the case no or legal vacation. ABS Sanchez Munubaya, Kanyani Sene, Yetri, Nayetri, Yakobanina.
But the challenge in Sonese lawyer in that same CI 47, no, Oshe or the one rule one, a case all provisions in this CI, no, apply to civil cases. The argument has been made, say, for criminal proceedings in our courts, no, the statute and regulated criminal proceedings, Court Act 30, the Constitution of the Republic, baby anywhere it can be about criminal proceedings. What we have in CI 47, no, just for civil trials, and also what kind of thing?
Oh, behind the past or the argument. So in that case, no, I didn't have criminal matter to October. When that means a criminal matter, no, any idea for legal vacation.
Yes.
Because I can mean a criminal matters, any idea for legal vacation.
Yes.
The legal vacation, I didn't know all the other cases in October. Yeah, we're going to do this time round.
All the other criminal cases?
Yes, all nationwide. Criminal case, the idea boom crew at that Kemuno. Yeah, Jenny October, and November, and December. But me, some way, the cast of Sanam Ranity, and in that case, no, all those cases, no, meet me a fire or charges and starting in some other cases, any robbery cases, or high court. Bernam said, a judge for Chief Justice rest in him say, a vacation, a cover both civil and criminal law until cases, you know, and it's a high court convocation, a criminal case, no money. And the next time I work as any civil, the NTA, in any event, offer civil procedures.
Also say criminal cases, Diana, during legal vacation, purely because of conventional. It has no basis in law, like civil.
I'm very happy. So say based on convention. They based on convention, there, and not more come here to say the case our high court criminal matter court being who can say or the court October and that's in November. You see, I mean, no can say we will remand. You no remand no on the case of a court to October. Nipa bebre.
Asempa FM.
The convention so you for all these years and they say you can't legal vacation a criminal cases because can convention. Convention in him said before independence. Any post-independence up to a number no can say any say you can't vacation. There's no distinction say you call civil matter or criminal matter. Vacation, a vacation.
But would you agree to more arguments? The CJ in South Directive or my, you know, one tumrebia.
Oh yes. The Mraman requires to ultimate directive. But in terms of say hearing, proper hearing, say the assembly Casadie. I was a lawyer never know the trial judge and you would discuss it. The say and the say, you know. Then the warrant will apply. Oh, Shakrana, so Cassette, just judges see here matters. The hearing there, no, the first question is a Omuko Bunkurana. Because all the Okonas were emotion can have a hearing. But judges on my interpret this, I can hear now. Criminal matters a boom crew, a can't be. Because Okase for hearing now.
Yes.
Bail application a hearing. Motion for still proceedings a hearing. Motion to unfreeze accounts to be an F for hearing. So why are the judges saying that in that case, no, be here, the boom crew? So much on boom crew there, the practice. Since independence and pre-independence to and they say judges a lawyer say woman also on your mocha. Go lawyer be answer on a plan.
Very well. And I mean this whole because we are all members of the bar, no, the public back and forth between the Bar Association, Chief Justice and some lawyers, no, relative to the same way, no, how do we address it?
Oh, very simple. I think the Chief Justice and the bar leadership will have to meet. And perhaps say, moving on from today, we do legal vacation, perhaps all criminal matters will be heard. Or we do legal vacation, lawyers some person mudi omu case during that time no e ho kwan say omudi omonsem during the legal vacation. That is the way to go.
Okay.
Or two months of your father's suit the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Yeah, ni pano kwan vacation kwan yintwam. Exactly. So there must be a point of convergence in because I had the Hana Yedru. But this back and forth, Chief Justice Abagan and before independence up to date, I observe that tradition, that practice. Hearing of matters in vacation, the lawyers must be involved in that decision.
Okay.
And then in a way, they just said, "Debbie, yeah, open." But I will be a bit against. We know, yeah, we've said sanity. But it can be passed. Can you pay lawyers? Omushia lawyers, judge lawyers, HSS special reasons with some person we have a communion agreement.
Yeah.
But starting now, now, yeah,
very well. My say lawyer, Bibiania, Yebesia Babidin Komobio. Why? But what's your understanding of this question? Legal vacation, judges, for judges and also for lawyers.
Oh, share and Branadia for the judiciary, those in the superior courts.
Yes.
Now, for them, they have to case so them automatically miss more vacation. Because of my could case of my almost the BNC. Some many case of district court, second court, the court also in a vacation, menstrual vacation because the coming for 2 via elbow. Vacation judge, I make on for agent matters.
Agent matters.
It is about your file appeal. I'm sorry, your file bail or Nasa man qua vacation judge on quite old because I know matter be a tense time memorial, I was in vacation. With regards to that time, intermediate, my file, national.
Yeah.
It's about only hearing of substantive matters.
Okay. It is the presumption is judge for never to Germany ni ho into lawyer phones here or vacation there. Now say judge ne ka say media me ba me nko vacation me ba ade na was a lawyer ne ka so no the vacation.
Obeba na bo beba no oba be ye den because vacation by custom ne by practice no established practice and say for urgent
cases.
Upese udi case o wanim se ubunkru etifu ntimi upese ubunkru mo bi kunya daka mu dia the practice any say lawyer say woman no also involved in that decision making process
na omunya ati omo ho ase
omo ti omo ase meaning said about cite one example. I think there's Samson. There was a case, I think one of the petitions in Walawale or something.
Yes.
I think they're doing vacation. They had 2024. Almost go through the processes. But they because definitely the parties agreed. The matter with the so agent say also to the winning judgment say baby MP for that constituency from that particular political party.
Okay.
So involve the parties. Very simple. Me ameno kasa vocation star Tenka judges and the case with the vacation court require any busy. So involve me. Mr. Lanka said, my lord, case will mean to me, me to crime make a conference for your way. But to be this one, I know the most lawyers may even want to avail themselves of that opportunity. But you know, be granted. Boss just because they make a vacation, many times here in Bia. I mean, I can tell you if you pick 10 judges, only one of them will say there or not on his own, no, obey hearing in the vacation. Over 90% will then say no. Vacation, the enjoy my vacation.
Sure.
The vacation judge, the person may only urgent matters. Can you imagine? Say if we take Bono East and a half for the next 2 months, only one court, one judge, and a vacation judge. Ufa Northern region, Northeast Savannah, only one judge and a vacation judge. And the 2 other regions, Upper East, Upper West, only one judge. And so that judge now combine with he can because we need to understand the judge and the obedi main matters. Agents small matters are ever and obitin account.
Very well. Lawyer, may I now say thanks so much for the insight what they are bringing on this matter. Bibiani ebesia din komobio. Why?
My pleasure, Minia. All right.
Lawyer Alfred Fiayeboa, former Deputy Attorney General, and I'm attending kind of 5 minutes after 4. Ekosiisen Suni. Yabesremu amutie yen say that will share with YouTube and our stream na ekate. We are now back on stream. Into bit me ako YouTube na wa share live stream no on YouTube and share your comments. Me yente baby I will share ifi o adwentra ubit me dia to and then we'll be glad to share with the rest of the world. Ma Memra Studio medical they are to just say for the whole of this week the NPP aspirants need their age now for regional elections no ABD and Como and women organizer aspirant Madam Perpetual akwa bete saying
Robin pa Yesu ne homo bro
bibia ye boko
nyame adom bibia boko
da nyame ase the campaign ama won na fam no
kasa wo ben den ni nyina nso ka ho a
enye watimi akọ constituencies ni nyina na
nyame adom makode ya wie no de makọ ni nyina
34 ni nyina
ya to ya wie 30 enti ye 4 ne ho adwuma so far so good makọ ni
enye adwuma ketwa
da bi o hene enye adwuma ketwa.
Now, what hold the party position that?
Yo, hina me da see amuni akwanya dia mami. Na Ghana ha de onyuno judia. Na wiemu ye yurududu dia. Na o Asempa bi atia. Na ya Asempa FM. Ekosiisen. Na hina wo hwe. Asem bia ye wo ekro mu kwa wudi nkoma na obi kwa adwuma ba, obi kwa fuo mu ba. Asem obebisa no ane se Ekosiisen. Enti awie de ha na obi etie. Me da see amu. Ma hold party position. Obempa in 1996 na kwoni abaye misua adwuma kantamanto na party office kese no kantamanto ayemi ame wofa na usi obome ni ba ene de edan no ma party no enti me kiro me din ekoje card se me de ho be dom osono amanyoko no ampani nuane ampa na meti adwuma na senti 2000 mu be pio kanshi ana me to ade wo ho nso misase eye bojo adwuma no na satem ni nyina na yeshi na satem ne de na me to aba wo kakwe south na me koduro kanshi no a yeshi ne ani eden no ene charisma na se de me yame niema no na party no satem chairman Chris Jones the late the constituency no for 5 times and oba approach me say but no watch no chumo ye bia bra me anya djuma no wa ha and am say mate papa ti me vote to the Palladium to 2004 party ne ma me appointment letter say me join the campaign team yera Jeso wa former mayor e ka ho and yera Chris Jones say odododio Raymond Ntuana enti me ko join the campaign team no 2004 into 2008 na 2004 money or petty traders and your positive traders petty traders ma potga MPP and then petty new year kakra samwanum NDC timidi hu ramu ye ani ade no ntina me boabo adwadifo bojo afo ano timini yera itimensan ye adwuma kakra mini yera titi ofe ye adwuma kakra ase bojo afo dom frefo ye kire obi a sata yera kofi boache yera tefasata no munyina Accra Central ti ye kire obi a ne de no makoje ni akoyi no ni ekọ ni eba enti omapani kufo baaye no ena adwadifo me ne Samuel Nkatia may so rest in peace ye course nwan People's Assembly ko bisa papa say he na odi badwafo betena na papa shebo say ye nkoba ampani ampa odi o say yo ena o ma the former mayor Stanley ni Agri Blankson ebesi circle pedestrian shopping mall e ma ye ne ye leader ye wie adwa me na metena so say market queen odi kan e wo circle ni nyina mu na me ye adwuma no into 2008 and at the same Jesoa I ne or incoming president office any yera Chris Jones na be farm say me contest election enti me contest election no e wo dododio constituency na ye mami ensa mata lutrot oboshi sign na me na mata nya 98 oboshi sign nya 103 and then at the end of the day no perpetual asante me babenya 370 me be ye madam frefo
Dododio constituency.
Yes, 2008. Enti mi wini hono na dwumade no aye kɔ ye ba me ne me mame emeletego eye dwuma kakra the former regional women's organizer mama Mariama Amui som kakra be som vida dugbate kakra me na Joyce Mpare konote me be som no kakra and that time I was a constituency and then it's a see me no ka say me a deputy regional women's organizer for second term as a madam frefo abedi akire e won krampumpu ni mantem mu 2008 me second attempt no me lose election. Now when I was a women's organizer on the 12th of April 2012 na ye 40 days registration enti na emu ayeden satam no na sports minister former Nilante and yo dododio MP na omo frustrating ya kakra it's a political enti me so me ma me no made nyina ye oslo wusu enti me fra osla say mommy brabe boa me because me fra dom na dom nyeme so na ye nkenya mu no mutimi chiro mu din eye adwadifo no ti osla baaye ye sase o desperate abrosan nanim ye koye akoduru kantamanto ye ruo Kristo mwaku na mse me na high polling center ye ruo mu abia ti me ma osla ruo ho na ho na ye pia ba no na ye ho amasam a ombeto hye ye so bro
na wo ka ho bi
me na ye constituency women organizer enti me abugina po osla wusu akufu ye ka abugina po to form tietia ne so osla o dwane ero bishop mu ebo na ebo na nini fasa no me na me ye prime witness omo bo me kakra me gina bonten e ma ye ro former speaker Michael Kwe no mo IC Kwe no mo Ajiri Blanks no mo party and crime former pa ye press conference wa Kwe South ye de hihye so a politics na manjosem sada no na ye ro kompra kutu na num tu a ekofo ye ne ba ya okopie azet me na me gina ho say madam frefo enti ye de adwuma ne ba ye ne mu kakra me second attempt no me lose ye se constituency women's organizer and then me ba fie no na antibeke mommy efe no yo na anyumu ajobo ye frame me say me ko kana na do dan kwai campaign ho ti 2012 me ko so ne mu abia ye ho ama ayi na ye lose ye ati wa by election I was there baby a Fred dom ye fia Legon Botanical Gardens perpetual wo ho me be ye women's organizer and sana 2011 11th March ye ordained me as an evangelist I'm your Asempa Kaniba Reverend Dr. Christy Dota solid rock makoni 29 years ni me ordination Mama Christy Prophet Dr. Kofi Odro Papa Sam Crunchy Ankra na besra me ngo Asempa Kaniba na esansa na mtia konwa so nti me kodi me koye evangelist ebra na me ye constituency women's organizer yes enti me be join na ire ye bi anye ye 2016 ye san ba bi amua eno so ye de be boss on by the grace of God ante be ki ma me kwan Ghana hadi aka ba bi kakra bi na me nice ba bia krachin chumru dan by voluvo ba bi amenam ho me si dwom na me bodeda ohine obeji so bia because Philippians 4:13 I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me many a den am wadom ni achede eno na me de ya me niema enti part ne de see asom me soma Yakubu kakra ma Gladys asoma kakra me suasua wenum nyina ansana ma ba bedru ba bia maduri now by the grace of God abra ye ba ban mu no obi na me ya me masters e wo mokola some mo ya mu de no classroom na me ya me masters wo mokola as a hawker Debbie Hono, and I'm not ashamed of my background because they offer me no call for any training so me. Debbie Hono, we are from for now bar 87 no bank over transfer microphone chair, we baby senior not just a so the highest certificate I made me a theology, a diploma in theology. As someone na makosia, na someone so na my bedroom say, me suman tibeke any party no, and then another dank one any team. Ya ba power no 2016 can me go back to Mokola and another down kwa ire sedabi beboa me na me hiawo nti by the grace of God many antibeki adwuma for 8 solid years as a deputy operation director under the leadership of Rebecca Nokako Akufado the former first lady of the republic nti nyama ya nyina I was part baby Konfanochi baby mother you on your cat sword cancer baby am you call a book everywhere or be kwa me di kan ni akohwehwe form ni aye party adwuma me betra na office no me first time no me imagine say can be call region no and I me Mami Grace a champion the incumbent and so yi nanim na obi yan kan no kre party na bi betu obi ahemfuchinye bi didi bi achi me Mami Grace a champion o started party adwuma 92 o ya bayo obedidi mu an odi anyi enti na onim bibi a minim enti abra excellence kan say pep my grace in economy by my chi na grace a champion koi na de who kran say me be yan kramanyo samwa me de me ho be bon kran agamashi mi nka me show me hu say akanfo mienu atena konwa no so as a regional women's organizer and the deputy to accounts but me ni me ma me ten no grace we ni me wo ho ana by the grace of God, you born me din say me may ma be di e don frefo be di akire
and no be deputy my grace
in the first term and you be so mu and under excellency office no so you the initiatives bebre buy you be terema because I want to be learning to read enti me nya akwanya somma any greater Accra as a region me man bebia ye impart ye constituency 34 ni nyina enti mama o grewi ni first term no and o ma me deputy appointment the second term no ya o wie first one no so onko biem ya kona na ye ran court friend no say no 2024 kunum ye den enti on samra na chi enti mommy san by so obeko and then I quit and I'm supporting no to wie no san fa me
as a deputy
enti me second term as a deputy regional women organizer any yes and mraso
is that you say on Kobio
yes or see on Kobio
you have a one step up to come and replace her
same yes substantive
as the substantive women organizer
yes please now ni me ba na o mi kasa na o bi se na o say ye manum but we baby na four ni na baby girls oh under my administration the only baby girls because obi the only mutu on ye de ni gina chimpa no ati ase aye biafo bedi akudi fatana kono maye bida so ultimi mingle with the gas now ultimi kodi women organizer now from 2008 from 96 as a hawkers women's organizer and then working with Salini Ajib Blanson for 8 years and then me ba be sumu mano so me sunsum emano otiko jaba keta branjemfua will attest to it sama sum me kwa kwatia me ye MC pa yeah
okay.
And I'm a bomb pie and so as evangelist and I'm a ton me bibia because me slogan here Philippians 4:13 I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me and you so be me di form 4 middle school form 4 any theology diploma akoye deputy operations for 8 years ya dominic usra onyame de nipa nyina nim say ofa no de ahye ne ho animonyam and then Ecclesiastes 3 abribia ne de opeso ye hye ne de ye rana na do dan kwa eba no oh no can Samuel 17:47 okuni ye rade ko enkrofo say nye yie onyame asem ye no kura bebam che de be chenka onana be ye omampani Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia say look one there is 7 with God all things are possible and I'm evangelist perpetual say I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me OBA coming Saturday Psalm 46 Kasa Sasia ni dani butu emi po tutu kogupu mu I am the next regional women's organizer me the Proverbs 18:21 me hwuma konwa no me te so e be manifesting life because someone mo be ni nyina regional women organizers no e contest lie ultimate free constituency and ni bia 2 terms now say oh baba di region ye hear maturity ye hear experience because 34 constituency mantamu so na ne dynamism na sesa ne o chene sesa yes enti o so onye obi a ona loyalty commitment osro nyame na obetimi di no kradie aso ye ru asamira mu na party na san gina ne na so enti I stand tall oh yes
That's a good one.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Oh, yes.
One manifested evangelism spirit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was a bakasane dia.
Oh, I have I have it. I have it.
Wow. Na kasano we good neba ejuma no form so a wutimi ye.
Metimi ye pa. Ejuma itoda o ye de ne den. And I wo de bi idea politics, charisma.
Yeah.
I was saying nipa na butu kura utimi kasama bibi kan nipa dia. And I have it. I actually no yento. Who acquire classroom. Oboyi nipa kakra bia no de sadom na bia wo mu. Say bia say binti ya nyankrofo certificate no. No de bibia unique attach yen. Enti wo ye free mu a enye yie. Enti no former juma minimum said the Era Gatos 2016 441 gat nima mira ho. Me ne wo mo ya kikasi magogrosi e kwan no ho dododo me constituency me tisi wo behum na me timoto so obi many a day me 30 years of my life me dey assume the new patriotic party I've been through it and I qualified to become the next regional women's and identity ametumi aye ne say me focus here national What I say, Posse me mad yetwam ni twam ko. Na me hwe de o manim no say nkunumdie. And then Isaiah 41. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. To me na yakoji ama Dr. Bomiani Agia Samira no. E ye Awurade ni nanum asem. Se nkrofo e kasa obedi president ami ahwe. Yes you the Proverbs 21:18. But to me o manum asem no. Now we've got all things are possible. It shall come to pass because Genesis chapter 16. OBA Abraham now we Sarah manu Isaac you know on one we Hagar manu Ishmael Hagar manu Ishmael yen nyina ya de ba ko religion to me titi entem and ade na ti Dr. Bawumia no so chen de nipa do mani hu no enti sabi obi e Buddhist obi e Kramoni obi e wen yemfa no judge nipa enu ti na 1 Samuel 17 Samuel ye hwe nipa nim Onyankopon se hwe de atu aniwa na me de me hwa koma mu enti Dr. Bawumia koma no e de Awurade anu anya na abejejo ono na ma Ishmael ba ye o se maye wo ma ye den enti ya tesem hu kwa asofo obi keka untimi ni president we are all here we live to see because nya agina tupi na oni pa koma mu de Awurade pele begina na it shall come to pass 2028 7th December say Proverbs 21:31 Osiesi okomo ponko na kunumdie die fi Awurade be ye de my catch them people before we masam papa nko afi wanu mra yinkogu adwen bia fri utim kare chichense from ho de tie bia His Excellency Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia become the president 2028 eh possible
we brutal
oh
no maje wedi true man
obejime media asem kwa minnim kasa ya dum
we brutal
ya dum ni achede Ekosiisen so na
oh the way we near we
say no na ibe kenken kwa aduro bia beka dem enye stature enye qualification enye obi maami fie ya dum ni achede ne de waye bida ya de ne ade koje ade obi ekom de umma na fa krama kwa haya na okopedua ne mramiani a o sensu nyame ye aye bia da ho aye bia fo wachi koto da wachi wodwanda wachi akokoda afa na ko treni aye bia fo no ya famu awie ye si
na all this one now all this one now ya na mon time fa ne me Dominic when
oni me
so Dominic na ye wabusuani
ya me bwa no me kasa me nua na gira me baba we oni mi o wo mo ni me me kasa enti na no hu demonstration no me video na security sa no
oje baby
camera nyina sim so me kasa na me ka kire ho say yes as democracy is under attack because Jeremiah 17:11 Bible said the open wanya ne kwampapa so no otisa kokwohwe de obutu kosu anya no to yeso na wie yo be kwase obabu ni namu de agya ho Ecclesiastes chapter 3 enka hoda ebesesa Ghana manyokuo ayeso ketra hwe ase wa mutu ho beda ye enti ebeda ne ke ti de mo ye nya bi da bi mo mi entra so man ye o my back
wow udi edin ne yede
evangelist perpetual asante oba sima betumi ayesima can do
da number 7
number 2 on the ballot ye 5 enhwe ba bia omo ye do omo ko train ye be sand o maba ba bia agina de e yododo training test and testify
regional women organization
and ye de ko bo Samira ni aboru atwam ni akekam ni ehunahuna nipa oje twiri ni waje ko ye nuan opponent no mje ka magic because me ti ho no hu nya mi hu and ade otemi mo no oso chen de wo wiase obi odi form for akotena first lady 8 years of deputy operations director odi me di agragro be because I have 46
okay mami unim no mami here powerful
obi ma o history kakra o market na wo do na no
yes
before e be ba ho na nim ba bi a omote na omo wo Accra o fa ba bi tse Roxy Cinema area ho no mo na omato apete omo elidi ya omo ye se da bi e o se nya ba bi a ye betumi atena se organized group a emma se da bi a e beti abaye ni edimirika no omo edi ka be frame me so omo hia moa that was more than 10 years ago
wow
perpetual edubo ahen no omo ye nipa be se 10
that's more someone katia no film no
na obi sa bre na nya gro efri honumu no se metima ka se odo na dwa no ma no ye sheda be boss sisi bi mo se yenya pedestrian more be to some market be these are the people I mean so mu lead ye wo mu and
you can say near the and near day
me na minim ne say ɔyɛ dwadini ɔyɛ entrepreneur ɔyɛ n'adwuma till sɛ mehu no platform so sɛ ogyina na ɔyɛ campaign ɛwɔ MPP amanyɔkuo no mu nam sɛ na ɔbɛyi later on kora ansa na mebehu sɛ Dominic so side wɔ mu eti when it comes to say ye lead say leadership there and they meet me di no ho dance
give it to her
who say politics no be da bia me ka say wo your ba na wo ye weak a untumi nye
it's true
not when say enye book no ho hia be do baabi a efie nyansa ka ho enimde ne ye wasua wo mu eso ono ne de ne emu yen say enye book bebre ba say ye ni domanim say yen organization ene o de mana obi o de mana kakra pa minim wo no nti enne say ya mete say oba ha say ne ba mitiman say perpetual call as women organize because who say better sabre me friend no because minim kra say owo we mu eti enne ya wayi ni ti no say ne MPP amanyoko no minim what they are looking for in a woman on person omotoma no wo region ha say wati kasa waka wati na expression ne ba what bisa question be say the talking no ye ade baako and adwuma no so ewo ho no mo you can talk but say wo ye adwuma no ewo form no because you can greater Accra region obi constituencies a ehwo hye no ewo region e doso eti say wo your ba wo bedi animu a emma doso in every bibia ye no emma ne doso nti wo adwuma ye mimi nim ne say odododio constituency ho hye ni we nyina no minim say ne constituency no no a onamu ba what bisa question e wo say o maye anuye say kasanko adwuma yonko ena baby a waye adwuma ni nyina wo former first lady office no
to go by say olidi dwedi form munya de munya wo
say and no de me metima di ho dance
you cannot doubt
yes
the competence of the but my question to her would be say baby am party they were in the greater Accra region no enye nika 34 constituents more just 5 now that you are putting yourself up to lead a ma region no unim say esudie kese na wo dey beto ho
mo du ankasa
because you see a seat and kura NDC for agi free mo they brought 10 and mo party for expectation mo be say we this seat ni nyina back bo shebe na wo dey e hye wo
obi ena me di kankan ni minimum ade baako say a former adwuma no minimum ye because me be ye first lady ho adwuma no constituency bi ani wa me nansi ho nya adwuma ye mobilize ye fa nipa ye nipa yie obi me nam no nwa me ye friends of Rebecca 2016 campaign ye hit no mu no me get obi me ko chia mamuwa na oba ko hu me ano se na me se me talk club bia ne ade na me se akpashele money na oba ko se mama me nje na me pesa me bobra we o kankran na se de na pesa o ye na se me nyada chi anka me pe me nya school ameko na me se bra ye wo friends of Rebecca bra me enko timni la ye 2012 anya yie 2016 ye ba ya na me fa bo first ladies office obi abedi adanse ade ba ko misro no obi se medi intro because Hebrews 9:27 owu achi atemu wo ho enti me gigi scan me di lie e community police ye ba 2020 na am se ka ho besen na me di ko train ko fodua e na no me ba gen nam hacho atomic kan ye license na police chi no ka ho frame no se mama na wo bla yo ko e na me se me ba and I'm saying, Mammy, minimum the baby, and now Otimoto so dispatch rider. My boy for migration, Michelle Mel, cleaners, I'm a caught on first lady's office, and then Mary, a prison officer, Esther, a police officer, me caught on say cleaners, me saw me potentials. The aya than your what but then ya come pa, and your dosron kono. Yes, former Cassachin and Paya be done by Giedi. A former Jumanum send you mobilizing Nipa, Mseni Pong Jumade, Patten in Yakono, a Diana Bama said the Abogin and Asson Yaji Doctor Sosa, a Juma, yes, form ye Kenya form no, near the Castle go form, baby a chopper, because Afak demonstration, Mina Kaho. Let my vote count, Minquabra Bonfe, of Siadoya Wati Praka, and then Yani Ejra Frontline, Bisawam, Charles Ozu, Omune Me, Yakasi and Swami Segumiti, Mitumia Dianayo. I've served my party. Demonstration bia perpetual decay. Na ma mobilize besu. Enipa nim me. Ma chime din dada by the grace of God. And I mean say former juma no. Eye kasa na me nipa koma sesa. Ya de kasa na abesesa no. Because they are doing it there. Yesu ni ma obo. I'm telling you the gospel truth. But in who akono ne kofom na ye strong base ni ye dwam ni ade me life one baby am here me masters ni ho na omji atum enti ye besa ko back na de ache na ye ni yie bibia betumi ay possible onyame wom obi we can do it.
That's
man so we region we say seed back a nwanwa
Ablikmanov should be
eti so nya region no a owo adwumaye eno ani asem aka owo adwumaye
me esla constituency say
eno
betima asan age
ye betumi asan age wonim onipa bia unsua de no na wo problem ya hwe ase ne de si ye na ma party no ya kotena ase hunu se en ye ka se bibia ye pa jegbunda gboma adasaji wo hye wo he enema bi antwa ebetimi aye hie eno ntini aye new ya starting from polling station abesi constituency no enti ebetumi aye no ane se ye de ntiase no odo ne kasa kire ne ntiase se ya fa so masinko. I was telling them say me so no obi osoro ne kata ne ho bia say odi ani die ma no ne ye de ne ko e ya ne nhye da nye say de o kan ba bia na school abekuma we se ya yire ho betimi age ko ma osra ye ne ma bebre ene nkosa aye kenken kwa the same thing applies to abekuma north ene enti say refo no ka say abayira nkwala adwe enye betesa enti ya yire ho de taku afiri ye ne ye den no na ye body chidom na ye nyina ya adwen say ye mfa ye don tan achi e so ne shila kan bomu yi na party ne ye ba ko a ba bia nkan bomu no saka ni wonkunim die beba ebe ye na obi meda me samia oku ase meda na se piesie meda wase abra okope domfrefo organizer no me organize adwadifo ba national headquarter ni asoso nkontomre ne ba yire eye me na me yes ade no na onyi me muda kwabna same honorable rashe bedwani meda se mu meda mi rapatuki abo amase Mira, many so what me damase. Now can call Rebecca Kufuado until Becky Mama Sebi. Now do down quite me damasio, when Yamia from Sway me ye. Me the MPP car, me damunyanasi, the General Secretary, a Yamusonfo, Evangelist Perpetua Sante, Minum said the Musa, the Bessi be a meeting Kurimu. Asempa panko fo ya mi kwa aboma mi o mi nua ka Asempa
we brutal
me sa tonyo
I was I tonyo
oh yes I can sing
it to sa kan Asempa nyomene
o mi nua ka Asempa o fama o Masampa panko fi wanu momra yinkugu adwe bia free utrim kara chichira fama o kira na de tie biara obedin kunim ne tie bia ye bedin kunim ne besia bia ye bedin kunim ne ayede na chi ne kugu oda osno ne tie biara ye bedin kunim.
Oh no, evangelist, we brutal. Abande also omutoma. No, also omutoma. Also omutoma. My mema usima mienu one party for one nkasa directly.
Yo, 34 constituencies Greater Accra. Me famu chairman for nyina so. Me use chairman for na me use wejagbawe. Cause me nuaba abna for Aliso for Riata. Jerry Ahmed constituency child lady. Mama, unu nuanom aduasam yense ni nyina nkasa mama. Na mo famu renhye me mum ye nipa de. Na so me sro nyame nti de me ka bi awrade boa me mama ye. Me nda mo to ba ne mama number 2. Na mo so me so hwe. Me nyankopon a Odi David wo yi dwanhwefo atade free David ho na o ma bi na dam no nyansa ye nkwase asam na onam no so beji Israel si ho na Awurade ma David bi sa se aso obi wo so fie amedi Awurade adoye be no me nyankopon be ka se aso obi wo MPP mu apepe 20 mafuna Asempa ka ni nti medi Awurade adoye be no adoye ne se e be hwumpa to me free NDC ntem monto ba no mame enhwa ba bia eye number 2 your incoming Greater Accra regional men organizer said ye bia obesima medin kunim because Awurade asem ka me ho na me boto me yem se me hia Yesu no ongu manim ase mo asofo ne ade nyina mo mra me anya manyesem it's a matter of choice o pese okoni se abeko pese okoni se abeko wo de Awurade ye ne se de me koni su dia the victory and the future is so bright minimum so mbeto ama me damase o se mo medin kunim ora nyame hia Ekosiisen sen aduro bi akadam wo tie bibia na wiemu ni ho na wo radio ni na Asempa 94.7 7 and can home them into about me do mama yourself and family home or comfort bonnie or I say your permanent carry for a beckham. Tia the cost on another current. If you ask the woman to turn so when Tia do Joe. Ekosiisen saying Ekosiisen Obi Asempa.
I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ekosiisen is the high Asempa FM. Moses Abo Trasena Yentie Mayaba, many Moses Abo, and so a Dinkomo or no contestant for regional organizer here in the Greater Accra region. Stay with us.
Africa Green Tea, Deep Pepper Purple. Deep Purple. It is a water mackerel I would Diania. No, what of Africa Queen Mackerel. The witch shall we no keke. No pokwa.
Omanyimu efom egudie emayen impempem na de broni fra no national reserves no eno nso ehu sika ena eboy en chidom na inkra efom egudie yi ewo ho no asembisa ba akope no mu nyina ebusa mfaso ben ena yenya osana abosome ne da etoso edu wotwe saa asembisa no yebeyi ano enyuma kese etu efom egudie enyuma nketo etu efom egudie wona wodi gold hudwa na nanoma hemfo assembly members emabunu emma ewo catchment areas no yenyina yet na dan ba akom edi ye ho nkomo dwumedie bekwa awieye no yenyina ye de nsa be hye krata ase a ye friend catchment charter Jumedie Kessie, Nipa Alternate Dream, Gamanche, His Royal Majesty, King Teki Tekochu, our Tosumino, a Baimum Penifua Yatunsa Afrewon, Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana, Oswafua Oshe, a former good year Tuoso, Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua, our Siam Rashebejeni, Emma Manfre Lembele constituency. Yet the Jumedian Befi Kempiski Hotel, a one cry ha ena Abremo, na Ebechegu Ewo Joy News, Adum TV, and Asempa FM, and after your social media handles in Yanaso. Osanabu Sumia, Nena Toso Edun Watri, and no Dumienu, Jumedie. Asempa FM Jumedie friend Ekosiisen any Semis DS Group Limited and Akawon Toma Aboano aye de April. Now one war boyen a Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and afe the Ghana Gold Board. En komoi efa ho bomode ne bra.
Samisoria no pa, Kel Chaco toothpaste na me twitwi missing. And mommy confidence, the money nyina.
Se wushia ama na me sifite guso na mesrea. Eya wanwa me de Kel Chaco toothpaste and twitwi missing. Obo ade ni pa e wo bidie mu no. Ene e dia ye Kel Chaco toothpaste. E boy sen ho ban e free mowa e boy sin mu tokro. E se ahye ene enumunka. Sure say amani Kel Chaco toothpaste so nie. Yeti center for.
Media magical Chaco toothpaste atubu. Me use na no pa na dwa me koda no. E ma me sinye fita. Confidence level kwasro entibi nama na me si 32 ni na guso.
Enkane no ane ma me num di bidie twitwi yense no. Asaya bebie mu o. Bidie wo Kel Chaco toothpaste mu no. MSC fita. E ma na hoden ne sayi nka bia. Ma wanum ye hwam. Enu nti mo amonom coffee, wine, any tobacco e kamo seso no. Abama mo Kel Chaco toothpaste. Sankofa ENG.
Kel, happy smile.
FDA aje edwedin krato ya tomo.
This August, the Super Morning Show is done pretending. Sustainability isn't just tree planting, it's whether the systems we depend on actually last. Lights that stay on, water that reaches the bucket, food that nourishes people instead of rotting away, roads that take us home instead of taking our lives. When things keep failing, that's a sustainability crisis. So this month, we're asking why. Why land guards still run our neighborhoods? Why food rots in bins while our neighbors sleep hungry? Why the road that killed your cousin still has no signage? Why half the water you pay for never reaches your bucket? Uncomfortable? Good. That's the point. Stay tuned to the Super Morning Show throughout August for Joy Sustainability Month. Sponsored by MTN. Hashtag Joy Sustains.
Do you know how money moves in Ghana and across Africa? How it really moves? It doesn't move once a month. It moves 100 times a day on EcoBank's digital platform. Airtime for That's Your Sister. Transport for Papa. 500 Cs for Saturday's funeral. 2,000 Naira for the cousin sitting jump in Abuja. Because we don't just move money, we take care of people. Money moves in every direction. Uncle to nephew, nephew to uncle, sister to brother on Monday, brother back to sister on Friday. And it moves together. The funeral contribution, the susu, the wedding levy, the hospital bill in the family WhatsApp group. In Africa, money is rarely one person's transaction. It's many people moving small amounts toward one purpose. That's how money moves here. And there's one bank built for it all.
Africa, 34 nations, one heartbeat, one screen.
EcoBank, the only bank built for the way Africans move money. 34 countries, one screen. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Africa, yeah.
Na ede na ya obeyi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yemu nyono da. Se me show no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ne Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunu mu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogire wo ho a enyi. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a kope Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 020-3822-855 Apinfo abatanya wama won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfiedu mienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mesha
ulcer tamfo edie age adwadie nkrato yi atom.
Se ebano electrical appliances baby baako pe na obinya de papa na ne buof Franco smart TVs every 32 Ekosiise 100 inches air conditioners washing machines blenders microwaves kettle cooking stoves your sanso with CCTV cameras any ye crystal clear never phones any accessories abi you know that Franco number 1 Burua Franco shop be benwo nekwajo electrical appliances yatete so fresh 0246-422-338 and 0555-939311 and www.francotrading.com ubetimi ako app store any play store no download Franco app. Franco still phone papa easy.
Ayampo, say a quantum wisdom, ye can do him, na one could be a na yells artism, and no matter be na Ghana edition, no one conformance, the old when you beji, and it your rubber who.
The cry, yes, slow at all a year 20 inches. 3 days yet to be wait a grow.
NNT Tiabrochenko mo akwa mankwa akuntejo edibro wa Asempa 94.7 FM so
edru me nda na se enua no mo ama no ne ye omosua kakra ye omosu ahunu ye nsu yatie ye nyina etrase a ni aka bom
memre da bia e bonosia epem se ya ekosi na wotwe
Gold, bauxite, manganese, lithium, Ghana's minerals, and billions. And now anchor our national reserves. But in the communities that host the mines, the question is simple: what stays here? On the 18th of August 2026, that question gets answered in public. Here in the catchment communities, this is what's really at stake: jobs, local content, corporate social responsibility. People here want a fair share of what's mined on their land. And in the room, the conversation will be about what the large-scale mining companies are doing to better livelihoods in their catchment areas, and also the gold board reforms in the artisanal and small-scale mining sector. And finally, the signing of the catchment charter, which will put all these commitments into writing. The National Mining Dialogue 2026, rethinking the social license to operate. Regulators, large-scale mining companies, small-scale mining companies, gold buyers, traditional leaders, and host communities, all at one table. Live from Kempiski Hotel, Accra, on Joy News, Adum TV, and Asempa FM, and all our social media handles. Chairperson for the event, Gamanche, His Royal Majesty, King Takite Kuchu II. Special guest of honor, Dr. Julius Deborah, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Special guests, the Honorable Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Member of Parliament, Elembele constituency. The National Mining Dialogue will be held on the 18th of August 2026, 12 p.m. The National Mining Dialogue is powered by Ekosiisen On Asempa FM in collaboration with Semis DS Group Limited, partners, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, the Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and the Ghana Gold Board. Gold, bauxite, manganese, lithium, Ghana's minerals, and billions, and now anchor our national reserves. But in the communities that host the mines, the question is simple: what stays here? On the 18th of August 2026, that question gets answered in public. Here in the catchment communities, this is what's really at stake: jobs, local content, corporate social responsibility. People here want a fair share of what's mined on their land. And in the room, the conversation will be about what the large-scale mining companies are doing to better livelihoods in their catchment areas, and also the Gold Board reforms in the artisanal and small-scale mining sector. And finally, the signing of the Catchment Charter, which will put all these commitments into writing. The National Mining Dialogue 2026, rethinking the social license to operate. Regulators, large-scale mining companies, small-scale mining companies, gold buyers, traditional leaders, and host communities, all at one table. Live from Kempiski Hotel, Accra, on Joy News, Adum TV, and Asempa FM, and all our social media handles. Chairperson for the event, Gamanche, His Royal Majesty, King Takite Kuchu II. Special guest of honor, Dr. Julius Deborah, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Special guests, the Honorable Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Member of Parliament, Elembele constituency. The National Mining Dialogue will be held on the 18th of August 2026, 12 p.m. The National Mining Dialogue is powered by Ekosiisen On Asempa FM in collaboration with Semis DS. Gold, bauxite, manganese, lithium. Ɔman yi mu ɛfɔm agudie ɛma yɛn mpempem na deɛ broni fra no national reserves no ɛno nso ɛho sika ɛna ɛbɔ yɛn n'akyi dɔm na nkura a ɛfɔm agudie yi ɛwɔ hɔ no asɛmbisa baako pɛ na ɔmu nyinaa ɛbisa mfasoɔ bɛn ɛna yɛnya ɔsanaa bosomi ne da ɛtɔ so edu wɔtwe saa asɛmbisa no yɛbɛyi ano ɛha yɛ beebi etu fɔm agudie woba ha deɛ hia ɛyɛ mpuntundwuma ɛne nnwuma a mabunu no ɛbɛnya ayɛ na deɛ ti akyire koraa ɛyɛ sɛ agudie etu ha no ho bɛba mfasoɔ ama ɔmanfo ɛwɔ ha nyinaa sɛ yɛhyia wɔ dan mu hɔ a nkɔmɔ a yɛbɛdi no ɛbɛfa nneɛma a mining companies akɛseɛ no ɛyɛ ɛde boa ɔmanfo a ɛwɔ baabi yɛtu ɛfam agudie no ɛna afei regulators nkanka Gold Board
Ekosiisen nie Bonsu awo Asempa debra ne mama obi
Masomo Asempa 94.7 FM Ekosiisen dwumadi na wasuguso a utie na ma yenam nyina asene yensan mama kwaba emfa momra Ekosiisen so mene de Osei Bonsu American de atodwa se ene yene wana wo press NPP for ntroba ma won na wo may regional executives ni bi edin komo na wo twe awie ye memende ya ena abato no baso here in the Greater Accra region and across the other regions in Ghana inti oban kran ha matese tema ena ombeto abano new regional executives Moses Abo pre se obabe the next regional organizer for the NPP here in the Greater Accra region. Moses Akwaba net saying Obi
Mejosu aye baby aboko de.
Adom na unso
Yesu adom. Aka 3 days na.
Yeah. Campaign ni koyi.
Oh, very well by the grace of God. Ekoyi pa. They decline MZ Mako almost all the constituencies.
Oh, okay.
And I do almost 2 Sunday way. And I'm drawing Kwama someone to me. We are 2 na kind of Tamani. I was West
Wogon.
Na Makwevi na fe my mop up.
Oh, okay.
Na Saturday Nyame akasa.
Na o call round. I mean, se wo hwe grounds are eyema.
Obi dedi kan mamentia utifo ni nyina. Na mentia the New Patriotic Party from polling stations, electoral area coordinators, constituency executives to abamomo. Me congratulate you nyina. Okay. Support and need the way Nkrofo urge no. Amama feel say so we MPP nia na udu ho bo afore.
Yes.
Na uye dwumaden a me enye wo say Nkrofo nhwe.
Okay.
Constituencies bebre me kwa almost ma me nkasa. Amakaza me sromo. Me were my idea, me were my vision. And I know why I'm coming.
Okay.
To me 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Na ifakasa. Me kasa wiya na fopia sorry. Testimony upon testimony. Almost all the constituency. And it tells me say edwuma na my yedi ama party no. Me hu emfaso a ewo mu. Nti grounds there. A year by the grace of God.
Sir, minim say we hold the party office da.
Very well.
What constituency? Constituency we me
I was central.
Now
my polling station youth organizer da. My polling station chairman. My deputy constituency youth organizer. My substantive youth organizer for I was central. My assembly member for 3 consecutive time.
Oh, okay.
Kokomlemle Malamata Circle electoral area. And my regional youth organizer twice.
Oh, okay.
And my whole party.
Why regional youth organizer that?
Twice.
Okay. And from constituency or by region?
From constituency by region. Now I'm sorry we need you.
Oh, okay.
And I'm able to rescue I was so central.
Yes.
And
primaries no.
Ankoye no.
Okay.
And a jambe boa party no.
Yeah.
And I me feel it's a regional. The way our strength in the air one. Tam na ye by no. Now you 21-6.
Yeah.
And ne me no kasa ya ko 5. Tama ye beji regional na Greater Accra Assembly members pro 67%. And then the pro MPP Assembly members 27%. And Greater Accra the pro MPP Assembly members 116. The NDC pro Assembly members 304. To me tnas na me hwe sa nyama we ni nyina ma hu se adwuma kese bi won ma
Greater Accra
say nyina yenhwe na enye na obi a wo experience what the assemblyman why youth organizer why deputy youth organizer apart from that Greater Accra Assembly members proud to 2016 election me na me form me na me president Eddie Momo and me hwe we ni nyina na me hwe kwan a ye lose elections na ye hwe Nkrofo to go and protect the interests of the party na me no one na ye dwuma edu be party information kura yes am frame na Nkrofo stru se be yi o mani de ama party nti me de me ho bo afore me ye de metima ye a black man of by elections I course so no be through basintali organizing men call no me call no a whole lot but who's the MPP there so when you elected officer ye bibia na ye dey you from but tima ka with authority say you lose power 1 year 8 months and I made me ho abo for e chi obi wo Yoko e chi obi wo NIB e de obi court headquarters bibia me ana me mobilize ya de akọ no obi afili say party ni crave to me kai say ye ba be demonstration na mo kura mo fili say yenya numbers but now we knew what we were doing because ye lose power ye hu nyama bibia isi ye and to beat say ma ye street na see ye nim nyama ekwa ye person be lead as the regional organizer no we started doing certain things and the decision by ya we had a meeting. I am a taxi and I knew very well, say we are going to deliver. And Nyamencha, demonstration is successful, which I know said this is not going to be the first day. I'm a Ghana for say, and this is for that. I'm a Ghana for 12 more.
The other thing would be, sir, there are those who have said, sir, being regional organizer, a right on strategy. It was only a strategy.
Very well.
No way to me, the organizer party, at the base. It goes beyond demonstration. You hear boys at Timbuto, so near form and all of that. Do you see yourself say, no, San Yomene define who Moses Abo isn't he? Ye Moses Abo there, a young organizer who kada for the Moses Abo, and I say you go beyond Sadian.
Obi, on the Debia media a ched dear binanya medimami. Maybe the regional youth organizer. Na TESCOM institutions in Greater Accra, near 23. 23. Me free TESCOM, near 52.
Who free so as regional youth organizer?
Sure.
Near 52.
And then I reduce about 35. Under my leadership as a regional youth organizer, there will not be any SRC elections. I be feeling me.
MPP ni in winning.
I'm telling you. AUCC, go and check. Since 2018 to 2024. Legon campus. Because a idea is one of my strategy. Me free so and look at the institutions. We've lost almost all the SRC elections.
Are costing.
I am one person. I am not only a mobilizer.
Okay.
I am a strategy. And
Asempa
I like
FM.
to do programs and training. People think that I am only a militant. A militant should be part of organization, but strategy must be also part of it, and programs and training. Because organizing with Jumaso is not going to be only Jay-Z for. The Jay-Z's are under the youth wing. So you direct the youth organizer to do those things. And to me, someone who has been an assembly member 3 consecutive times, the assembly concept is one of the things may implement as a regional organizer. Because I have all the data in Greater Accra. Baby, the pro MPP assembly members are 3. The NDC is 9.
In this constituency.
Okomadina 15-0, NDC 15, MPP 0. Okok Bunkatamanso 17-1. Okok Crow 12-0.
Oh.
Obi is not, you see.
Now, said there was no way you guys were going to win the election in 2024.
See, that is what na yem pe ankware. Obi, and I make catches with people who think they are big. Ye lose elections. Ye no mu bianfa e ho ambo afreaka. Ka ye fit wanfa. We are going in elections. Ye need data winning now. In 2012, ye lose elections. I call court. Na ye did. Name one of the radio station interview Chairman General Sidun Ketia. One of the statements told me Timbe CNN. Was he a did. Now they have won the elections. Why are they won the election? Because they have the majority assembly members across the country. When I did my check, it was true. So 2015, I make call re-elections me win here. I did all the constituency tour. And I gathered the data of the pro MPP assembly members. That was the time who said, 67%. And then free honor about 27%. So if you want to be an organizer, you must. If you use our assembly concept every week, then of course you are just coming to play. How can we win election if you don't focus on district assembly? And one of our mistakes, NCSA Lucia, because discipline anyhow. Discipline is a ubi. Discipline is a ubu who say there is a particular person who can win an elections.
Yeah.
But because of a leader be why be no be wakami binti on manin kota. Knowing very well the Nipana who suggested in Abano, you didn't cut 1,000 times. Ibelusu. Until at the end of the day, we end up having 3 people contesting. The NDC will present one candidate. Wafemuko. Under my leadership, that will not happen. My first project is to make sure, say, the district assembly concept is my priority. And I'm very happy, say, me call rounds, even some of the chairmen are former assembly members. Some of the constituency executive are assembly members. And it means that this time around, and all my message to the constituency executive, they are buying into it. And Tiakase, mepe logistics, support, and the energy to make sure, say, all the constituency will start doing our candidate search.
Yeah. But that would also mean, say, from out of 34 constituencies, more of 5. And as regional organizer, a Germany be bringing about also to organize people to go out there and vote.
Sure.
Not just go and vote, but vote for the MPP.
Sure.
Namo timia siya regini either money and this be a majority party.
We are be majority in Greater Accra. Obi, a first step. Say structure, no build the structure now. You have to make the structure strong.
Yeah.
And we are assembly now. My target is to gain 18 seats in Greater Accra. Because we are assembly now build the year. Now the rest of the job is to organize and put in more strategy. There are a lot of organizations. There are a lot of things I have put in place. I'm the only person that will break the front of NDC. They think they have the men. They think they have what it is. They think they have the strategy. I have double than them. Me, I'm a street guy. The PNUA would be 2 on my me who enye. Into Accra there, we were key to Greater Accra. And so Accra Dania, Ghana, Adani. And to be said, Obi, a Kasa, or Kada, Niwe, is part of vote.
Yeah.
Uko get to swear, they have vote. Organize with Juma Dosu. Mrs. Tabe Kasa on mo. She's going to be a woman organizer. She's going to work under me.
Yeah.
And in the Juma be brave, me buano, onosu on the rule of Befa. Menya Nasara organizer or Masi. So my job is to make sure, say, wings in are very effective. Na me sumi ye me Juma.
Very well. Inti moye ballot and order number saying.
Me the number 1.
Oh, okay. And I'm moye nipa 2, right?
Yeah, I think we are 3.
3.
Sure.
Number 1 on the ballot paper.
Number 1 on the ballot paper. The man of the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've confirmed that into the number 1 on the ballot paper. Osei Kaftan White on.
Sharp.
Yes, White.
Fugubi White.
Fugu White. Okay. And you 1 Collins Kufia Sante on here number 2 and Emmanuel Enim Austin number 3. Inti, how do you rate yourself in terms of your strength against Omoa contested way?
Well, media Ejuman minimum and our 2028 elections no. Obi and yafine you could try. We need an experienced people. People who can do the work.
Yeah.
Go form way up of the tax no. Baby yechina media my target is not less than 90% because the new patriotic party equako rewarded me. Edru bibia ye pen for agina ediama party ebimu koteye but ye bi se obi ambe contest there ebimu abefa form and this is what the New Patriotic Party.
Asempa
because so man minya less than 80%. NDC for crabbe feel say Moses Kra de bia ya chiwe ya chi TikToker ya chiwe be bia no na hwede any party for year no. And they are going to reward me on Saturday. I endorse me. I make sure say they will send a signal to the NDC and let them know say the Moses Abo that the New Patriotic have no or more appreciate no. And Tinyami Adoma Saturday I'll come out with a big victory and to start groundwork
for the next election. That in Tisaria Meyema will be an member 2 minutes only. O party delegates no enin komo kasa bia apasa wo ka no obetimi aka
obi edi kan medawasi na mata the New Patriotic Party na makachi omo se emrenesu aba mo ho o matimi message omonim metimi aye me the number 1 on the ballot paper. I have the experience. Nya fina me kwa try e ban say you po bia obe lead the New Patriotic Party on sure there our courage or what it is to stand the NDC oyi Moses above free on ma obi eni ho the eto sum you know mesro mo say obi a oba ho ma be support me na it should be calm because baby ye Chris is here because hey Moses Abo. And if you are not careful, our opponent can even use people to come and create confusion. So for me, I think I would identify my people so that be bar no be on say we no on free Moses because I said the NDC party no, I am their headache and I am their threat. Because someone said the gateway to Greater Accra no, the only chair on air Moses Abo. And if they have their way for Moses Abo to lose, they would be happy. But I think there is no way. The delegates have already decided. Ghana for decided, MPP have decided. The message almost say on Saturday no will be into Mami number 1. Na men deliver Greater Accra from 5 seats. I mean, 2028, I will deliver 18 constituency for the New
Patriotic Party.
Sure.
And it's a solemn promise I will make it.
It's a serious promise I'm doing. And I know what I've done. And Ayawa also Central is going to be part of the 18 constituency.
Ayawa also Central.
That is it.
Ube to Bazu.
Now you own you.
Why?
To Bazu no. You need me be on an MP ayehwe you know.
Chum mu to Bazu.
Obi e no. BBC kura na ye pani chance e hu no. Obi e no, obi anim MCU to Bazu ye ni be bi onam.
But that say oba e bia o ma wo honti wu.
Aname
amanfo conference in
the astute politician in Ayawa Central. Kokomlemle die me da almost every day. And this is the stronghold of Obia.
Honorable to Bazu.
Missy mini maybe on now. Where BBC crown just a panic to answer. Baba. And to on the borrow seat. And the man. There are some of the seats. Me kowini. I'll give you some of the seater. Me, I will say it here. Opa NDC. And Kodi Garibotoma Omonya Den, I will take the seat from their hand. Because 2024 elections, it wasn't fair. Yes, you could G by force, and now say you could be win with the people in that constituency.
Moses Mayenas, we wish you very well. Yame Adomoa, Memenda Mutua Benue, Bessan Swedin Komobio.
We
wish you very, very
Thank
well.
you very much.
Fantastic. Inti that Moses Abo, NPP Greater Accra Regional Organizer Aspirant, and Yeneno ED and Komo. Inti Moses says, sorry, Abijafon Tasona Kwesiakwa Ewaha, lawyer Bas Rodina Bekansa, Dr. Kwabena Bonfe would also join us after this short break. Stay with us.
Africa Queen Tea,
Deep pepper perco. Not deep purple. It is a water mackerel I would drink. Now what Africa Queen mackerel.
And then she say for from the bar.
ɛboa small scale miners ɛne wɔn a wɔdi gold ho dwa ɛna afei krataa a yɛde yɛn nsa bɛhyɛ aseɛ a nsɛm a yɛde ho nkɔmmɔ ɛna bɔhyɛ a amanfoɔ bɛhyɛ nyinaa ɛbɛwɔ mu enti regulators mining companies akɛseɛ mining companies nketewa wɔn a wɔdi gold ho dwa nananom ɛne ɔmanfoɔ a ɛwɔ mmeammea a yɛtutu agudeɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛreka yɛn ho abom ɛdi yɛn ho nkɔmmɔ
dwumadie kɛseɛ yi nipa a ɔtena adwam ɛyɛ gamankyɛ His Royal Majesty King Teki Teikotru a ɔtɔ so mmienu aban mu mpanyinfoɔ a yɛato nsa afrɛ wɔn ɛyɛ Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana, ɔsoafoɔ a ɔhwɛ ɛfɔm agudie tuo so Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua a ɔsan yɛ mmarahyɛ badwani ɛma ɔmanfoɔ ɛwɔ Elembele constituency. Yɛde dwumadie no bɛfi Kempiski Hotel ɛwɔ Nkran ha ɛna abrɛ mo na ɛbɛtwa agu ɛwɔ Joy News, Adum TV ɛna Asempa FM ɛna afei yɛ social media handles nyinaa so. Ɔsana abosomi ya ne nna a ɛtɔ so edunwɔtwe ɛnɔn dumienu PM. The National Mining Dialogue is powered by Ekosiisen On Asempa FM in collaboration with Semis DS Group Limited, partners, the Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, the Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and the Ghana Gold Board. Gold, bauxite, manganese, lithium, Ghana's minerals, and billions, and now anchor our national reserves. But in the communities that host the mines, the question is simple: what stays here? On the 18th of August 2026, that question gets answered in public.
Here in the catchment communities, this is what's really at stake. Jobs, local content, corporate social responsibility. People here want a fair share of what's mined on their land. And in the room, the conversation will be about what the large-scale mining companies are doing to better livelihoods in their catchment areas, and also the Gold Board reforms in the artisanal and small-scale mining sector. And finally, the signing of the Catchment Charter, which will put all these commitments into writing. The National Mining Dialogue 2026, rethinking the social license to operate. Regulators, large-scale mining companies, small-scale mining companies, gold buyers, traditional leaders, and host communities, all at one table.
Live from Kempiski Hotel, Accra, on Joy News, Adum TV, and Asempa FM, and all our social media handles. Chairperson for the event, Gamanche, His Royal Majesty King Teki Teikotru II. Special guest of honor, Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Special guests, the Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua, Minister for Land and Natural Resources and Member of Parliament, Elembele constituency. The National Mining Dialogue will be held on the 18th of August 2026, 12 p.m. The National Mining Dialogue is powered by Ekosiisen On Asempa FM in collaboration with Semis DS Group Limited, partners, the Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, the Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and the Ghana Gold Board. Gold, bauxite, manganese, Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and the Ghana Gold Board. In Komoi Efa Bomoden Nebra. Gold, bauxite, manganese, lithium. Ɔman yi mu ɛfɔm agudie ɛma yɛn mpempem na deɛ boni fra no national reserves no ɛno nso ɛho sika ɛna ɛbɔ yɛn akyi dɔm na nkura a ɛfɔm agudie yi ɛwɔ hɔ no asɛmbisa baako pɛ no mu nyinaa ɛbisa mfasoɔ bɛn ɛna yɛnya ɔsana abosomi ne da ɛtɔ so eduwɔtwe saa asɛmbisa no yɛbɛyi ano
ɛha yɛ bebi etu fɔm agudie woba ha deɛ hia ɛyɛ mpuntundwuma ɛne nnwuma a mabunu no ɛbɛnya ayɛ na deɛ ti akyire koraa ɛyɛ sɛ agudie etu ha no ho bɛba mfasoɔ ama ɔmanfo ɛwɔ ha nyinaa sɛ yɛhyia wɔ dɛm hɔ a nkɔmɔ a yɛbɛdi no ɛbɛfa nneɛma a mining companies akɛseɛ no ɛyɛ ɛde boa ɔmanfo a ɛwɔ baabi yɛtu ɛfam agudie no ɛna afei regulators nkanka gold board ɛne nhyehyɛeɛ foforɔ a wɔde aba a ɛboa small scale miners ɛne wɔn a wɔdi gold ho dwa ɛna afei krataa a yɛde yɛn nsa bɛhyɛ aseɛ a nsɛm a yɛde ho nkɔmɔ ɛna bɔsa amanfoɔ bɛhyɛ nyinaa ɛbɛwom enti regulators mining companies akɛseɛ mining companies nketewa wɔn a wɔdi gold ho dwa nananom ɛne ɔmanfoɔ a ɛwɔ mmeammea a yɛtutu agudeɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛreka yɛn ho abom ɛdi yɛn ho nkɔmmɔ dwumadie kɛseɛ yi nipa a ɔtena adwam ɛyɛ gamankyɛ his royal majesty king teki teikotru a ɔtɔ so mmienu aban mu mpanyinfoɔ a yɛato nsa afrɛ wɔn ɛyɛ dr julius debra chief of staff to the president of the republic of ghana ɔsoafoɔ a ɔhwɛ ɛfɔm agudie tuo so honorable emmanuel amakofibua a ɔsan yɛ mmarahyɛbadwani ɛma ɔmanfoɔ ɛwɔ elembele constituency yɛde dwumadie no bɛfi kempiski hotel ɛwɔ nkran ha ɛna abrɛ mo na ɛbɛtwa agu ɛwɔ joy news adom tv ɛna asempa fm ɛna afei yɛ social media handles nyinaa so ɔsana abosomi ya ne nna a ɛtɔ so edunwɔtwe ɛnɔn dumienu dwumadie yi Asempa FM dwumadie ɛfrɛ no Ekosiisen ɛne Semis DS Group Limited ɛna aka wɔn ntoma abɔ ano a yɛde ɛrebrɛw na wɔn a wɔreboa yɛn ɛyɛ Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund ɛna afei the Ghana Gold Board nkɔmmɔ yi ɛfa wo ho bɔmmɔden ne bra gold, bauxite, manganese, lithium ɔman yi mu ɛfɔm agudie ɛma yɛn mpempem na deɛ broni fra no national reserves no ɛno nso ɛho sika ɛna ɛbɔ yɛn n'akyi dɔm na nkura a ɛfɔm agudie yi ɛwɔ hɔ no asɛmbisa baako pɛ na ɔmo nyinaa ɛrebisa mfasoɔ bɛn ɛna yɛnya ɔsana abosomi ne da a ɛtɔ so eduwɔtwe saa asɛmbisa no yɛbɛyi ano ɛha yɛ beebi etu fɔm agudie woba ha deɛ hia ɛyɛ mpuntundwuma ɛne nnwuma a mmabunu no ɛbɛnya ayɛ na deɛ ti akyire koraa ɛyɛ sɛ agudie etu ha no ho bɛba mfasoɔ ama ɔmanfo ɛwɔ ha nyinaa sɛ yɛhyia wɔ dɛm hɔ a nkɔmmɔ a yɛbɛdi no ɛbɛfa nneɛma a mining companies akɛseɛ no ɛyɛ ɛde boa ɔmanfo a ɛwɔ baabi yɛtu ɛfam agudie no ɛna afei regulators nkanka gold board ɛne nhyehyɛeɛ foforɔ a wɔde aba a ɛboa small scale miners ɛne wɔn a wɔdi gold ho dwa ɛna afei krataa a yɛde yɛn nsa bɛhyɛ aseɛ a nsɛm a yɛde ho nkɔmmɔ ɛna bɔhyɛ a amanfoɔ bɛhyɛ nyinaa ɛbɛwom enti regulators mining companies akɛseɛ mining companies nketewa wɔn a wɔdi gold ho dwa nananom ɛne ɔmanfoɔ a ɛwɔ mmeammea a yɛtutu agudeɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛreka yɛn ho abom ɛdi yɛn ho nkɔmmɔ dwumadie kɛseɛ yi nipa a ɔtena adwam ɛyɛ gamankyɛ his royal majesty king teki teikotru a ɔtɔ so mmienu aban mu mpanyinfoɔ a yɛato nsa afrɛ wɔn ɛyɛ dr julius debra chief of staff to the president of the republic of ghana ɔsoafoɔ a ɔhwɛ ɛfɔm agudie tuo so honorable emmanuel amakofibua a ɔsan yɛ mmarahyɛbadwani ɛma ɔmanfoɔ ɛwɔ elembele constituency yɛde dwumadie no bɛfi kempiski hotel ɛwɔ nkran ha ɛna abrɛ mo na ɛbɛtwa agu ɛwɔ joy news adom tv ɛna asempa fm ɛna afei yɛ social media handles nyinaa so ɔsana abosomi ya ne nna a ɛtɔ so edunwɔtwe ɛnɔn dumienu dwumadie yi Asempa FM dwumadie ɛfrɛ no Ekosiisen ɛne Semis DS Group Limited ɛna aka wɔn ntoma abɔ ano a yɛde ɛrebrɛw na wɔn a wɔreboa yɛn ɛyɛ Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund ɛna afei the Ghana Gold Board nkɔmmɔ yi ɛfa wo ho bɔmmɔden ne bra doing to better livelihoods in their catchment areas and also the Gold Board reforms in the artisanal and small-scale mining sector. And finally, the signing of the Catchment Charter, which will put all these commitments into writing. The National Mining Dialogue 2026, rethinking the social license to operate. Regulators, large-scale mining companies, small-scale mining companies, gold buyers, traditional leaders, and host communities, all at one table. Live from Kempiski Hotel, Accra, on Joy News, Adom TV, and Asempa FM, and all our social media handles. Chairperson for the event, Gamanche, His Royal Majesty, King Takite Kuchu II. Special guest of honor, Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Special guests, the Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Member of Parliament, Elembele constituency. The National Mining Dialogue will be held on the 18th of August 2026, 12 p.m. The National Mining Dialogue is powered by Ekosiisen On Asempa FM in collaboration with Semis DS Group Limited, partners, the Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, the Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and the Ghana Gold Board. Abayimu mpanyinfo a yato nsa afrɛ wɔn Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Ɔsoafo a ɔhwɛ ɛfɔm agudie tuo so Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua a ɔsan yɛ mmarahyɛ badwani ɛma ɔmanfo ɛwɔ Elembele constituency. Yɛde dwumadie no bɛfi Kempiski Hotel ɛwɔ Nkran ha ɛna abrɛ mu. Na ebetwa agu ɛwɔ Joy News, Adum TV ɛna Asempa FM ɛna afei social media handles nyinaa so. Osana busumi ya ne na etoso edun wotwe no dumienu dwumadie Asempa FM dwumadie efre ne Ekosiisen any Semis DS Group Limited and aka won toma aboano ayede April na wona wo boa yen Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund and afi the Ghana Gold Board enkomo yi efa wo ho bomoden ne bra go bauxite, manganese, lithium. Oman yi mu efom agudie ema yen impempem na de boni fra no national reserves no eno nso ehu sika ena eboy ne chidom na inkra efom agudie yi ewo ho no asembisa ba akope no mu nyina ebisa mfaso ben ena yenya osana abosomi ne da etoso edu wotwe saa asembisa no yebeyi ano eha ye bebi etu fom agudie uba ha de hia eyempuntunjuma ene nyuma emabunu no ebenya aye na de eti akire kra eye se agudie etu ha no beba mfaso ama omanfo e wa ha nyina se yehia wodem ho a enkomo a yebedi no ebefa nioma mining companies akese no eye edeboa omanfo e obebi yetu efom agudie no ena afi regulators nkanka gold board ene nhyehyeye foforo omode aba eboa small scale miners ene wona wodi gold hodwa ena afi krata yede yensa be hyase nsema yedi ho nkomo ena bosha amanfo be hye nyina ebewom enti regulators mining companies akese mining companies enketwa wona wodi gold hodwa nananom ene omanfo a ewo emiamia yetutu agudie ye nyina ye ka ye ho abom edi ye ho nkomo Jumedie kesiye nipa a otena dwem eye gamanche His Royal Majesty King Tekite Kochu a otoso mienu abayimu mpanyifo a yato nsa afrɛ wɔn Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Oswafo a ɔhwɛ efom agudie tuo so Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua a osan yɛ mmarahyɛ badwani ɛma ɔmanfo ɛwɔ Elembele constituency. Yɛde dwumadie no befi Kempiski Hotel ɛwɔ Nkran ha ɛna abrɛ mu na ebetwa agu ɛwɔ Joy News, Adum TV ɛna Asempa FM ɛna afei social media handles nyinaa so. Osana abosomi ya ne na etoso edun wotwe no dumienu dwumadie Asempa FM dwumadie efre ne Ekosiisen any Semis DS Group Limited and aka won toma aboano ayede April na wona wo boa yen Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund and afi the Ghana Gold Board enkomo yi efa wo ho bomoden ne bra go bauxite, manganese, lithium. Oman yi mu efom agudie ema yen impempem na de boni fra no national reserves no eno nso ehu sika ena eboy ne chidom na inkra efom agudie yi ewo ho no asembisa ba akope no mu nyina ebisa mfaso ben ena yenya osana abosomi ne da etoso edu wotwe saa asembisa no yebeyi ano eha ye bebi etu fom agudie uba ha de hia eyempuntunjuma ene nyuma emabunu no ebenya aye na de eti akire kra eye se agudie etu ha no beba mfaso ama omanfo e wa ha nyina se yehia wodem ho a enkomo a yebedi no ebefa nioma mining companies akese no eye edeboa omanfo e obebi yetu efom agudie no ena afi regulators nkanka gold board ene nhyehyeye foforo omode aba eboa small scale miners ene wona wodi gold hodwa ena afi krata yede yensa be hyase nsema yedi ho nkomo ena bosha amanfo be hye nyina ebewom enti regulators mining companies akese mining companies enketwa wona wodi gold hodwa nananom ene omanfo a ewo emiamia yetutu agudie ye nyina ye ka ye ho abom edi ye ho nkomo Jumedie kɛseɛ nipa a ɔtena adwam ɛyɛ Gamanche, His Royal Majesty King Teki Teikochu a ɔtɔ so mmienu. Aban mu mpanyifo a yɛato nsa afrɛ wɔn ɛyɛ Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Ɔsoafo a ɔhwɛ ɛfɔm egudie tuo so, Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua a ɔsan yɛ mmarahyɛ badwani ɛma ɔmanfo ɛwɔ Elembele constituency. Yɛde dwumadie no befi Kempiski Hotel ɛwɔ Nkran ha ɛna abrɛ mo. Na ebetwa agu ɛwɔ Joy News, Adum TV ɛna Asempa FM. Ɛna afei social media handles nyinaa so. Ɔsana abosome ya ne nna a ɛtɔ so edunwɔtwe ɛnɔn dumienu dwumadie Asempa FM dwumadie ɛfrɛ no Ekosiisen ɛne Semis DS Group Limited ɛna aka wɔn toma abɔ ano a yɛde ɛbrɛw. Na wɔn a wɔboa yɛn ɛyɛ Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and afei the Ghana Gold Board. Nkɔmmɔ yi ɛfa wo ho bɔmmɔden ne bra. Adum TV and Asempa FM and all our social media handles. Chairperson for the event, Gamanche, His Royal Majesty King Teki Teikochu II. Special guest of honor, Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Special guests, the Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Member of Parliament, Elembele constituency. The National Mining Dialogue will be held on the 18th of August 2026, 12 p.m. The National Mining Dialogue is powered by Ekosiisen On Asempa FM in collaboration with Semis DS Group Limited, partners, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, the Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and the Ghana Gold Board. Gold, bauxite, manganese, lithium, Ghana's minerals, and billions, and now anchor our national reserves. But in the communities that host the mines, the question is simple: what stays here? On the 18th of August 2026, that question gets answered in public. Here in the catchment communities, this is what's really at stake. Jobs, local content, corporate social responsibility. People here want a fair share of what's mined on their land. And in the room, the conversation will be about what the large-scale mining companies are doing to better livelihoods in their catchment areas, and also the Gold Board reforms in the artisanal and small-scale mining sector. And finally, the signing of the Catchment Charter, which will put all these commitments into writing. The National Mining Dialogue 2026, rethinking the social license to operate. Regulators, large-scale mining companies, small-scale mining companies, gold buyers, traditional leaders, and host communities, all at one table. Live from Kempiski Hotel, Accra, on Joy News, Adum TV, and Asempa FM, and all our social media handles. Chairperson for the event, Gamanche, His Royal Majesty King Teki Teikochu II. Special guest of honor, Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Special guests, the Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and Member of Parliament, Elembele constituency. The National Mining Dialogue will be held on the 18th of August 2026, 12 p.m. The National Mining Dialogue is powered by Ekosiisen On Asempa FM in collaboration with Semis DS Group Limited, partners, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, the Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and the Ghana Gold Board. Nioma mining companies akɛseɛ no ɛyɛ ɛdeboa ɔmanfo a wɔbɛbi yɛtu ɛfam agudie no. Ɛna afei regulators nkanka Gold Board ɛne nhyehyɛeɛ foforɔ a wɔde aba a ɛboa small scale miners ɛne wɔn a wɔdi gold ho dwa. Ɛna afei krataa a yɛde yɛn nsa bɛhyɛ aseɛ a nsɛm a yɛde ho nkɔmmɔ ɛna bɔhyɛ a amanfoɔ bɛhyɛ nyinaa ɛbɛwɔ mu. Enti regulators, mining companies akɛseɛ, mining companies nketewa, wɔn a wɔdi gold ho dwa, nananom ɛne ɔmanfoɔ a ɛwɔ mmeammea a yɛtutu agudie. Yɛn nyinaa yɛka yɛn ho abom ɛdi yɛn ho nkɔmmɔ. Jumedie Kasiye, Nipa Ortene Dream, Gamanche, His Royal Majesty, King Teki Teikochu, Autosumienu. Abaimun Penifua Yatunsa Afrewon, Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Oswafua Oshe Efome Goodye Tuoso, Honorable Emmanuel Amakufibua, our Sayem Rashebedweni, Emo Manfwe Lembele constituency. Yedi Jumedie Befi Kempiski Hotel won cry ha ena Abremo. Na ebechegu ewo Joy News, Adum TV, and Asempa FM. And afi social media handles in Yinaso. Osanabu sumiya nena etoso edun watchi non dumienu Jumedie Asempa FM Jumedie friend Ekosiisen saying any Semis DS Group Limited and aka wontoma aboano ayede April. Na wana wo boayen a Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, and afi the Ghana Gold Board. En komoyi efa wo ho bomoden ne bra. Go bauxite, manganese, lithium. Oman yimu efom egudie ema yen impempem na de boni fra no National Reserves no eno nso ehu sika ena eboyen de chidom na inkra efom egudie yi ewo ho no asembisa ba akope no munyina ebisa mfaso ben ena yenya osana abosomi ne da etoso edu wotwe saa asembisa no yebeyi ano eha ye bebi etu fom egudie uba ha de ehia eyempuntunjuma ene nyuma emabunu no ebenya aye na de eti akire kra eye se agudie etu ha no beba mfaso ama omanfo e wa ha nyina se yehia wo dem ho a enkomo a yebedi no ebefa nioma mining companies akese no eye edeboa omanfo e obebi yetu efom agudie no ena afi regulators nkanka gold board ene nhyehyeye foforo omode aba eboa small scale miners ene wona wodi gold hodwa ena afi krata yede yensa be hyase nsema yedi ho nkomo ena bosha amanfo be hye nyina ebewom enti regulators mining companies akese mining companies enketwa wona wodi gold hodwa nananom ene omanfo a ewo emiamia yetutu agudie ye nyina ye ka ye ho abom edi ye ho nkomo Jumedie Kasiye, Nipa Ortene Dream, Gamanche, His Royal Majesty, King Teki Teikochu, Autosumienu. Abaimun Penifua Yatunsa Afrewon, Dr. Julius Debra, Chief of Staff to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Oswafua Oshe Efome Goodye Tuoso, Honorable Emmanuel Amakufibua, our Sayem Rashebedweni, Emo Manfwe Lembele constituency. Yedi Jumedie Befi Kempiski Hotel won cry ha ena Abremo. Na ebechegu ewo Joy News, Adum TV, and Asempa FM. And afi social media handles in Yinaso. Osanabu sumiya nena etoso edun watchi non dumienu Jumedie Asempa FM Jumedie friend Ekosiisen saying any Semis DS Group Limited and aka wontoma aboano ayede April. Na wana wo boayen a Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Minerals Commission, the Ghana Medical Trust. Go bauxite, manganese, lithium. Oman yimu efom egudie ema yen impempem FM.
Oribo Ekosiisen On Asempa FM Ekosiisen On Asempa FM Ekosiisen Bonsu Asempa Mamba Obi
Masomo Asempa 94.7 FM Ekosiisen Jumedie no wasuguso a wotie no ma yena munyina ase ne ma munyina akwaba ensan famomra Ekosiisen Jumedie yi eso said de kan de to manim no yensa ka empanyefo ekukudam yensa ewo studio ha enti wode wanim wani chem ewo achemda in the eastern region MP of that constituency na no the Honorable Alexander Akwesi Aqua. To kwa chimda wajidin wo papa posan ya sorry penyi ewo na sorry mu wa chimda wabe cancer ewo studio ha former deputy health minister of the republic na wodi wani chemu University of Professional Studies Accra senior lecturer ba konso ewo studio ha na ono so bo ne homoden eba public discourse ene ade a ordinano etum ene Osei oye politician but not a partisan politician enkanena oye general secretary edema Convention People's Party oye editor edema the National Forum newspaper and oye executive director edema Census, which is a civil society organization. Dr. James Kwabena Bonfe abekansa ewo studio ha sound so ena what we need chemu ndc amanyo kuni mu a Ashanti Region Communications Officer on one society CEO a Social Investment Fund. Wabekansa a private legal practitioner and so lawyer Abbas Nuruddin. In Penformi and saying anyone a babidi and Comamentia on Afi Yenshan Fan Communications Abbas Aquabe to saying
Nubi, a dear chin day and then Yamiasi and Yotia for. Me baya me be hu mea me nua panyini wo fa Akwesi Akwa ha na mani agye pa because na nsem me hu no abefo ntinta fidie so no na obi de agina no tina ayam hihye kakra ba sente me wo fa fu ba kuna ma na ase atatai
eduabo no so ni panada
eduabo aba
eye me de pa se
ato aba ma mo mesum ya mabobo area
adane dua no na se wo koka asem tu obi so dua ye bode tete ye ho ye body o ka asem tu obi so na nye na odi gina wa no se nana no ma na obedi obi ye no na de ye ka kosi ane se Yura John Dramani Mahama ye chia no hyehyɛ ye power de agu akwan mu ne na ban ama o man no amna donko a Dr. Baumia led economic management team omode ekotum mu dollar kodru 17 cedi na nyame adom dollar no timi aba ne na 11 12 a sustaining for 1.5 year. Yes. We have big push akwan a ye no fee stress and kwale ko school free no ni ade no. Menka say NDC ba ye no yetimi ayama Ghana dan heaven there. But we have baby one day no a ye chen baby an ye wo nrama. Obi we nipa ba ko a ye aban we mu wabo ama ye sika samo gina wo kan untimi nyi good board on frame.
Sure.
Ka good board on so a eno ane ye nua sameja mfi. Ohe adwumaso abrantie yi bo anadwo dasio mu nyina wo di dwuma se ne ebe ya o my good a MPP wo na China for ni India for smuggle cotton na yaboaboa ni nyina no atimi akoton afiwe nko na wiye so sika yewura ye nua no atimi dia bre o man na about $18 billion no ne ama broni sika ye dollar na ye wo bi wo krom ha obi epe bi onya bi anu nti ama ne boa ye da aba fom na esan say ye se dodo ani san de oso ntakra chenti no MPP for ayo ma adwene se owura no mo begu ne ho fi ba obi anyame ahira no so yenya de ye monidua na nkofo bi wo ho a o ma twe mo no asine so wa bra eye adansidi ana nyina so obi ani ho bi ne yewura fanyo markings ene ye maame abna osasare na ye maame abna osasare asem obeka se good board abo kanom ni ade no ene joy news mo ama ye fact check amana hu se na asem o kan ye no no kribia nim na uko good board say ya good board is one of the few institutions at 2025 auditor general is the only institution obi ultimately audit accounts now will make a declaration as to whether you have made profit or loss obi say yeah auditor general so mo hwehwe good board sika semono 2025 for mujumadi omodi ye no omonyamfa so over 500 million. Manyamfa apart from mwad na omodi aboy manyamfa so over 500 million. Enti no say good board aboka na ye hwese odi adanse die bi be de ye beba anase committee no ye chairman ye public accounts committee no obefre no because mojuma die ne say obi ye adwuma no anye ni ya mo boa mo man sika sem gina se se wontimi mfre ne wo ho na de bia no wototo ayampia obi ye moa ohuna ye akoye se nkofu obi adwene ye mo se me ye hu fi dia ene obeba compulsory arbitration obi compulsory said yeah oh ne de ani ho nyina ya kan na otia o by force was say over compulsory arbitration na nya ne sa sabi wo pese oni obi etu anamo anya tra obekwa akodi agune so what ya senti euro afenyo markets onya abotre ya mami abna osasare oni kanoforiata na maka bo mase o man sika sema ne kanoforiata wadane sabi amanfreni wadane otukotena ni na na America abonten so na ote pai Ghana na waso America monim se ya be fana ba enti se nka kanoforiata ede ne ho aka ngura no nipa nka wose esoni mu obi ede ne gina yura kanoforiata na ya mami abna osasare cause money kanoforiata ye haircut pension for sika pension
crime there
pension for sika nom ni ade pension for nom ni ade nyina no uka ho bi wati ase wotena ho fie enwotwe ya nte se obo wa na uka bibi tineze yewra yes ameja mfi ni yewra mahama ni yewra to force mo hwehwe ne ma yes obi a public officer no nkyere se o ya ade na nya untimi kan public officer is one of the key attribute or your public officer was or you must have the stomach to stomach criticisms, constructive criticisms. But say koyes I say ade ni ho na wo for so I say be wo ho no no haka kran people for two more elections obi na me be obi na de odi bia ba fia ha o ma me no odi kan kasa ye no me tu bia enka meto ama no but on say o kan asem bia reflect a certain mentality be a MPP mo o ade enti no so o montoma no se me ba ya che na omo eka ho a mo ye maya no de omo ya ndatre no be su adwuma ti de e kire ne se ne wo ye babunu a oman a more than 60% of population ye mabunu na wo ko babunu ko prade wo party bi mu a ye say ne ye de wo babunu no aye disadvantage amount no e kire se wo ye abayo na wo pe party bi adom a ye beboa wo ama watimi adade wo mu adia enye MPP ye mami okano clear so wasoma cha dru ne so ye lie what you say the MPP me ba hatchet syndrome nom ne ade enti omo cha ba ban mu no 70 years nipa miensa CEO so kan omo age bo mu ana eko 200 no sa na omo se be ye the other yi Moses abo kasa no say ne kasa no mo no you could see a certain impression be even people in the MPP have say MPP have moved away from the intellectualism. No, the intellectualism and the gentleman's, define more politics, not to gangsterism, hooliganism, no near there. You could see that in the campaign. He's a nice gentleman in terms of organization. Say, yeah, campaign, you will get to Zenko, you form radio or your expert, but maybe there, I can only wish them well. Yeah, NDC a person MPP Gina Brane will be because the MPP go a more minor democracy. But baby or more corner was so more who say or more in ye. Now why would you two say baby a wujina nya and now will be two and among a day assassin or shebrena. You could see the two candidates no more kasa and one who say omonya day or more in so we wish them well this Saturday and perceive a better moja some nom near dear nano video tamon konyanom ni ade enkoye boko na nipa nkokire omo adwene na at the end of the day omo be yi omo no omo nso meye de omo betimi na 2028 they will be na can say gone concluded just for gone conclusion no say gone
NDC really abana we dada I'll come back to you na ya hwe Ashanti region MPP for elections now here say tough for the chairmanship
no Coca is supposed to win. Coca is the candidate to beat because only won to me akoda.
Yes.
And he is a personality via or you're very calm. Yeah, and this in the crowd, could you believe, say? A bro more bemono. Metia Christmas be a no cheche Christmas vouchers, mammy communicators. For 3 consecutive years, he was doing it. Coca no. Or chairman people for be chipping mammy communicators in until now, you know, to me the flowers no near their country or more election, they only want to me the men. I'm a bonfire man and winning. His greatest attribute is his people skills. He's not too much of a talkative. And I was there. Uraku Kukufu, the greatest attribute, and the communication skills. But the people believe he's indecisive. wa nipa baako running mate by wo so wo pɛ bi wa wo say wo pɛ general secretary
running mate so wa meka
wa wo say wo pɛ general secretary afei ye be hu say wo say amanfo say to abama na hwa na adwena kora sa akosesa say okopɛ branch chairman enti wo mu hunu ne ye ba ba bi e mu odin pa Poyando ho no people have written Poyando off. People have written Poyando off, and Poyando truly is an underdog in the elections. But Omo ya be say far sympathy votes between Jinamama. We say 14th noa, 15th no more to abano. MPP for say 14th or more ye won to me vigil. Ade ebetiami ato abano. E campo delegates nyina near ye. On say won to me so ye papa so ye bone, and the people feel say nemu no awakọ dem be a party nenti. Enti amanfo anya sympathy ama na okwa Ashanti regional 30% of the people who are going to vote are new entrants. They have not had a personal relationship with Wontumi to make a determination as to whether he's good or bad. The omo wan dey say papa yo ye adwuma e ma ye ne ache no. And they say e na omo ye nipa miensan so na ekọ. Dr. Francois ono na ye omo organizer e na Amwa Wuku Michael omo former DC for Achoma Engobiaja South. Poyando ko baby okusunum ni ade nyina se ne papa obebo de oye ya oye ntobo akakra ma no no eno to achi akoma kakra but se bibia ansesa I see Francois no Francois is the candidate to beat but he can cause an upset. Communication officer baby ba ko emu odne pa no. There is one guy called Dr. Kesken only a spokesperson to Kokano. Okay. And Ishak Chebru be oye penyini kakra oye lecturer ewo K-Poly or no ride or no na ye Baumia campaign no spokesperson. Okay. So he's riding on that Baumia ayade ba konso aye kotia koka angle ne say omo elections no o ka say oni obi echi obegina mfimfiri. And na Dr. Baumia nkofo no so say you are either for us or you are against us. There are no middle grounds. Nti no na be ya ade a ekotia no nti say no play on support to Baumia. Yes, that is Adia Bakwa. And no nama election no cry you, yes. And no nama election now can ho a crown ye de won't or much say and go for be or party them they could do conconsa they won't to me either. Oh, that's not fair. So move we put up sentiments against you. Baby Swa. A tough pan. That's not fair. Yes, that is exactly. Or Makoya list, cry Dr. Baumia list. Ashanti regional Makoya and Kofua Dr. Baumia say, and very fortunately or unfortunately, no, and penuphobia or more any a few amanual semni moa. Kawaso Mohuno say, Penini Conhoni or Hoakumana, dear no, say ya wa Sebi Obelusukas and owner was all born Yamahuba no money. You see, Doctor, you are free. His politics in Ashanti region. You see, say, Obi, now you are making direct allegations. It is Obi say analysis. We are speaking.
Analysis now. We were disapproving of what others had done to Sami.
Yeah.
You ended up doing similar thing to
Obi. It's a matter of public record. Let me have my video.
I'll come back to you on
let me give you Obi one instance, Dr. Free or Joso. Openly, there is a video to that effect. Walker MP ni wohono or introduce Obi as the next MP for Joso because Joso MP there is a video to that effect. Kwabna it just be make a Obi and yes a rumor so some video and pictorial evidence said it will be we wait them
colleagues
very well. Mutum Dantarani Doctor
Dr. James Kabinabon for Akwabana a home to saying
UPSA Obi. Yeah. Me pacho. Is it why I don't like this? I tell you.
UPSA.
No. Okay. I very much know my place.
Okay.
My associations and all that. But when you carry the name of the institution too much, I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, sir.
I'm uncomfortable. Me no doubt about it. But I'm not representing UPSA here.
Yeah, of course.
Do you understand? But until over player, that is me. And until I am mempe sa accolades, titles, man. You be din komo. Me Ghana ni please. Me Ghana ni. You be din komo.
Dr. James.
There Obi. issues no issues na mu de oyin ne yeka o ma ya kwa ba na say o sha say ba bia Abbas dia kofi fa ya say de oyin ne yeka
mama with the free space that issues over in if you want
no but the things that he discussed I was wondering say are there the issues we are here to discuss? Because that's the point. Should I comment on the things that you
also set the agenda.
Why should I? When you give us topics.
There's an election this week, and if you want to talk about MPP elections, that you are at liberty to do so. And yes, I saw the legal vacation in common start here. You can do that.
Obi, topics I would say in common, and I would prefer to focus.
That's fine.
But Minya Abbas or ya DB, I like it, but he also did something I don't like it. I would say it. Where, yeah, you want public space, especially young people like about. We owe it to ourselves. Say, you be protected. The image. Say, if you are in public space, you are not a bad person. There's that impression. Enti. Nsema ebi mo aka afa ye nua same ho obo ne ho modern wo gold board ho by far and me when I hear ebinum to someone attacking gold board now from a MPP side my worry is that they should be happy say something Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia introduced into our economic system has led to the creation of this gold board gold for oil umpo and you cannot NDC no matter what anybody does you can't deny that fact and almost some interventions on the we have had a sustained currency against the major currencies whether it is voodoo whatever it is what has manifestly been seen to be done say performance against in reality it may be different when we feel it because now you want to critique or criticize it you must be very careful and have something in hand not the eye and in that breath no me no ya adwene say ye ka ye nua samia sem ana say the gold board operations one sem a ye nto ye book kakra adanse I've heard say parliament you are invited say omo meyi nsem bi anu ne ade
omo invited no
officially he's not been invited
that and among say samia issue say if parliament invites him he is ready to come and let's leave it at that level now you move from that court ben na aka say obi adibone
obi say oka keno
obo keno for that no ball say and then you jump to abna say asare is that fair
undi bonia
David Abbas I listen to you. You see Abna is not here.
Na me kasa also won can be the over stick to
Abbas me patch
friendly fire
me say men kasa but the wo aye no I will have issues with some of the things and I we me nya ketwa and I owe it to you and myself say nema bi no na wo ye na kwa in the end no I say me tine wo and we agree on that nti mesre ye mo ehun modern say ye nko francophobia no obi Ghana me sometimes I just wonder say sema ye kan sebi ye chichire man and I say ye di man ye adwuma sometimes ye kan Bible asemu a read 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4 to 7 it's about love ye and near any su I did ye my money ye read and understand who need tron for near home unye ni brebre for our masam sabi enya wo ya kopim say mina nurudin abasa ye mi say and ya me ye ne say yam fast and chichiri my money ye so a damn pa na akoswa something that we inherited from the colonial administration who took it from their medieval times called legal vacation barely 2 months. It starts from virtually the 1st of August, ends 30th September. And it is not true, sir, during legal vacation, the courts entirely ceases. No, our judicial system does not collapse.
Yes.
Even when the high courts, the superior courts of judicature, are supposed to be resting, there are few of them for specific critical to justice delivery. Ye maho kwan say sa court si die omunya adwuma na ade enya ne enya nra enya na no nko and it will be there forever. Why what has happened? I nunti ye say chinchina chia, that process should be
re-examined,
circumvented, or to the extent that I've heard that somebody is in court saying that
says,
even
legal vacation is unconstitutional.
But you know the legal vacation derives from the Courts Act.
Not really. CI 47.
No, CI 47 and the Courts Act.
The Courts Act doesn't mention legal.
It mentions.
It doesn't.
Obi.
It doesn't. All the 3 statutes that regulate criminal proceedings don't mention.
79 Rule 1.
That's CI 47.
Yes.
The Courts Act, Act 30, the Constitution do not make mention of legal vacation.
Act 459, it mentions legal vacation. It talks about the regulations on that with the period within which the superior courts of judicature will go on vacation. I'm just saying that this is something codified, and it has expression in our acts.
Yes.
Of course, Article 2 of the Constitution makes the point, say, any act which is found to be inconsistent with any part of the Constitution will be null and void ab initio on the basis of that. So the vacation derives from a certain authority and as a certain law. Then yes, our law no question as a vacation now. But I make say I've not seen the rate. And pay me can want some baby ma openi be send me. And you remember
you mean the guy also Supreme Court?
Yes, okay. The application. Okay. Enti me assure say Supreme Court be hwe ade ni nyina, even though they are going to be affected. The Supreme Court judges. But on be hwe now they will do justice to it. But truly, I believe say enyakwa enyewo sa legal vacation. Now, Lord Denning said something about legal vacation, which for me is
instructive,
profound. It is not a holiday for judges or lawyers. It is a time for judges and lawyers to do the work they cannot do when sitting in court.
Yes.
And nipa judges so, lawyers so, oye juma obre. Obre so asabi. In fact, somebody, a very senior lawyer, narrated a story to me last night, Michelle Nibabi, how a judge in one of the high courts, or bestie, or on a ratchet prostrate, Emma, he had to be taken to chambers quietly. He was bleeding. Because he had been sitting for a very long time and not on dealing with such situation. We know of judges are 1 or 2 omukramanya adwinimu yare no neade. Ni pa nkasa nyame boye no. Na mini abase ka no. Oboye say yenwie peyo. Human beings will continue to be human beings. In fact, we were perfectly created and we sinned and we lost that perfection. So in Hausa we say mutum dantarani, you can only be 9. You can never be 10. Bakaya kai goma. Taraza kai tara. That's 9. Hausa. Enti ya baby ya kopem. Enti na ya say homeso. Okasa udu baby homeso kenso yewe. So there's that aspect fatigue. Any sane menyina no. A go in the vacation becomes necessary. Say nipa beye. There also be obi. How to even restructure the courts. You say ye de mfidie bi be ko hanom ne ade whilst courts are sitting, you can't do those things. And the vacation no, you allow the infrastructure, technology to be put in place. But what is more important? Nobody knows the law enough. Nobody. And nobody can know the law enough. That's why it is a club of reading. Reading makes a person.
Reading men.
So, there's a need for in-service training. Judges. There was a Supreme Court case. The decision of the court was on a repealed act. Mm-hmm. The Supreme Court did not know that act had been repealed. And of course, the lawyers in that suit did not also know, so they couldn't help. And this period also allows for in-service training, refresher courses, capacity building, and all that. So it is not something that name if he say and sana Obi, the law is evolving by the day. And never been one more IT law. It's taking new dimensions. The evidence decree 1975. And then never be a CCR. Udi dim komwa. 75. And the never be brave one more. As I say, you who say, Sabrino, a who here say one more na ye de a ye nema. Ansana. Sebi. Lawyers are more ye juma for a period. I saw Mukam Jim Kakra. Correct. In fact, people who understand the principle of rest know say, you come back stronger. Now you two long distance, marathon race. One of the things that you know in principle is that the body that runs the marathon must always be prepared. Preparation, I say you need to go back, withdraw from the public scene. But
the question is then legal vacation. Are judges there now say lawyers there? If a judges there, because lawyers will tell you say because judges ent national and no more so fast.
What I'm saying is that by the legal vacation, you know that the legal vacation is not just for judges; it's also for lawyers. No. Oh, maybe I don't know. No. I'm going to give you the last point. It's during this legal vacation that almost all the conferences within the legal fraternity are held. Magistrate conference, bar conference, in service training, within that period. Are you saying those conferences and all these things are needless and unnecessary? They are not. My point is that I am making a case for the legal vacation
to be maintained.
Of course.
The convention to continue.
Of course. It's not just a convention. It has also got the backing. If the Supreme Court eventually decides that it is inconsistent with any part of our constitution, which immediately I don't see. But if they are minded and they think, say, it's not even what I feel or what I think. It's what they say. That is the law. It's in the bosom of the judges. That's what I want to. But I'm telling you the effects of if you don't have it, what you are likely to have. For
you find the CJ's directive problematic.
In fact, I don't want to believe that the CJ directive will be contradictory to all the things that all other CJs have done for us under this Fourth Republic. If it is contradictory to what we have seen, Acha, Aban, Redu, Aqua, Georgina, Wood, Aniyabu, Sophia, Tokonu, that only will make a statement contradictory to all these years, then I will have a problem with it.
Okay.
If it is consistent, then there will be no issue. Okay. But I'm sure there have been issues because it is inconsistent. Otherwise, there will be no hula baloo about this matter.
Very consistent.
Then why?
Even in our recent past, when I talk, I will give you instances where judges were made to sit during legal vacation. Not one, not two,
I've made that point.
Judges,
but
including.
I think the argument I've gotten from the other side. His argument is all those instances, the lawyers on those respective cases no were at indemnity omu nyina agitu mu say will be available. Fantastic. The difference now ne say that
they
meeting
didn't
happen.
Yes.
Some of the lawyers don't want to and they are being forced.
Yes.
That is the difference.
That's it.
That's
it.
But Obi, clarity.
Yes.
Me say and me say what we know ni say your friend is saying vacation doesn't mean say the court sees.
Of course.
I made that point.
Of course.
And I made the point, say, even during the vacation, particular courts are allowed to handle certain cases. I made that point. So it's not in doubt. Say, courts,
during vacation,
courts have been sitting. Yeah. I mean, nobody has made that point. Say, courts don't sit at all. Okay? I have advanced an argument why I think the legal vacation is necessary.
Okay.
And I hope, say, whatever issues there are, we'll find better ways to deal with them. Enra se bibi kosuna anyamede. Me anyamede. Nanne me nya ho kwan. Ana se bibi saasi na eya se no. Na de anyamede no. Ene me dane ma no yes eye me da. I'm not a consistent person. I'm not principled. Principle requires consistency and persistence. And that is how we build nations. Even among thieves, there is honor. They maintain a certain principle. Steal from anybody. But when you steal from a fellow thief and they catch you, they say you have crossed the impermissible red line. They will kill you. And we need to have that honor. Say, a man, honorable duty and responsibility, enterprise, burden bearing. And yet, Sebi, kasa keke. Na yema ehumre nyam. Na yeni ya yema yayo. Ebre yeni nkaso. Nema miansa na nipa yeni hutumi. Aye nhunu bra be fa yesoso. Da ye wo ye. Da wo be wuo. Ene da na be fa, bra na be fa.
James Kwabena Bonfe.
The philosopher
Enunti Obi. Ya enwanwa se legal vacation ye afi ene da di kanya eba. Ti yembisa se eye den na
ana we dede aba ho.
Dede aba ho. Eno ne me how ba ko say
be opposition for the person we did.
Opposition by
opposition for the person yede.
Opposition by is that the first time my MPP are opposition?
Dabi.
What is here? Dear me e ha me kakra ne say ye judiciary ni mu nsem no. Ya ye sebe abonte so kasa too much. Suspicion no ye too great. Ebasa no a yenya ye bumra na mri bia na ye pese ye de mra ye adwuma no emra no muduo no na eya akofom because anamo bia ebe fi judiciary ho beba no na ehun komodie no eni chiwade no akwakoye se obi apuma twede bi ahyentomam wodi akata so abobi anse dan hu no etiyembisa se it is not the first time we ewo ho dadaada. Nanso circumstances ben na aba we mu a enne akoye twema mentwe na akoye se gidie bi enim entimpo from first ekopum sabri within that period of 2 months usaheno say decision to get certain cases eno no ama ebi menya suspicion bi no ne ade no ye twentwen so kakra mpo na ayede. So just here. Eti ebasa no a o man nankasa no nipa awomu no judiciary was ye nyina gidie. Die hu no say ekọ benkunku nifa ye nyina betu mika akọ Georgia e wo ho no na ebi e di enibi ehwe. Eti enye say enen statement bi aba eye inconsistent intino ne ade but ye mbisa ye ho say overall senia yenuan mo ba ban mu the way a judiciary no abone bra no mo ne ade no suspicion no edoso dodo anamo biara be fi judiciary be biara do na timamfo no ebu say ono kwa no etidie aban yi beye from attorney general and mo bani ade nyina through to the officialdom of judiciary beye na your confidence in the judiciary na akosoro no eye ade wo mo nsem because they know they are very important na yenyi mafia nsem bi enfim because ade no ye ne dien so also the mra na ye ne se dien obi tie akira wo hunu se we no mafia bi na e pa akoso se ekoba se enipekuo bi adwene ne omususuye se maye nyi judiciary ni nia yakofa asem kese ene de abeto manem eno na ya obi sori osi okoko budia sabi we ya ban krache na wan kasa oso nyi judiciary ni wa oso nyi judiciary ni
ono je na nanom na edi
aban krache you are a creature of the law emranti da wote
yes say bia o ye
traditional emra no anche ye nananom somo
enye dey
e be o ye traditional
anche ye nananom som
enche ye nananom som
na duabon so ye mra
eduabo ye mra
ye mra
emra wen
see eno de be ka na echire
we ka wo hefa echire
so ye mra
we ka wo hefa wo
nananom ansa na omo be ate on duabo no mo di asem efe se wadi be ma na wadi for mra no mo
ene na nanam wasem di pa ene na nanam wasem di pa because the judiciary no eko de say dia why we obi anya gidi wu e ma fe obi ade ni beko duabo so na ye ka se duabo so ye adwuma aman bebre wo ho no ma kuro bebre wo ho no ma ya bra duabo ye makwa me modua nananom a we say nananom adi yo no nananom ka say ye modua chimam bebre ye modua wo ho no so that say it me ka so
say wadani duabo no
obi enko anim but the American dey eno ababata ho no say ono anka so ya ban krache no enyema bi nti wo se won ye judiciary ni one example of jidia abimu enye ewo judiciary mu but we ye dey say we obi a we ye a creature of the law na uje emredi na emra na odi ye wadwuma ni ade a say the bia no be fa de saa but aya na yem hihie no edoso say wa hwe na ache attention bi akoba bi the suspicion no yamani nkofom na judiciary has come under too much scrutiny discussions no ados too much and so by this time say ni Iran democracy ya bedu sa level say nye ma bi ni statement bi ayenuano mo ewo opposition keka ye no de keka ho ye MPP lawyers dodo ewo judges dodo ti ye ba ye so de ba begum eno mo de keka ye ho chief justice eno mo ni ade nyina no a enka by this time o se gidi ye nya o e judiciary no esipi esita na emwa say aba sha ase no o ka say nipa bi wo ho no mo ye na dwuma we ye public official na say egu ho fi ni ade no de be relate ye nua kuma samjemfi na samjemfi nya de wo so tumi suro so bi be ka ho asem bone debi ene ni kwan say odi ehunahuna say mesiu de tata nkofo oh that is all over. It's all over because on no ti wono say ye kasi ye su no nka by the time ka suit no edware no but you have the freedom or can you pay no money ade e agro no e say na tie ni bia so that then we be nyida ba bi nti no they say we dey suit because I'm just because we suit wa o ye mesho because you do two ti so no wa hwe ya but we Japan ye nyina so that ni mo ye do ntino amafa ya ema hihom ntino e bi pulu mo post no de keke ka woni ade nyina na anya sem ke do di ka che ne se on to ne bo onya koma na ye beka ye be ya hwe but ye beka
agro ne ho
because o kan mo wa kire
kan okrefa yura sameja mfi
o che ya agro ne bebre na bi na se de we ya metwa adam gidi de ya do so do kan so onya botre ko be wi oti no so do e hotro ensem o efi ho ba no e do so na eba na beka say enyampa because one of the statements adbana ediba ye say uba parliament ebe chere how much loss you've made na IMF enso aba beka ne die now that seven says say yen check him auditors because if your auditors were able to bring up this particular figure then the IMF should be a very different figure about the year I was here to be near
BOG asem no work enye gold board obi
yeah Why na eka BOG Asempa?
The abna governor BOG governor ne call before the Public Accounts Committee. Gold Board and call Public Accounts Committee. And now o Parliament. So Gold Board aboka nye BOG na beko akokama no obi meboa. Enti se wo ka se BOG aboka waya ade bia bibi ewo ho a. Say, put it in the
you don't transfer that to Gold Board. And in fact, the reports that come before Parliament, a report of the Auditor General.
Yes.
The Auditor General's report on Gold Board. Say, ma'am, when him.
Debbie.
And it will not be fair.
I haven't seen it.
And it will not be fair to refer to BOG report. Now they go down.
Unless you say BOG report, has a segment on Gold
specifically Gold Board.
Yes. Where you have found a discrepancy between the Auditor General's report and say IMF report. You have a right to expose that. However, that must lead to probing for answers than making a conclusive statement say it implies ABC.
No, that is exactly what she was requiring. That is what she was probing for.
Dr. Utiwe, washa me semen koto ade mreo. Na ade no me tobre wa wo no ubetua meka. E wa ade no amakoto no. E na be de amakoto ade no de ayede abreo. E na ade no me to no 10,000 a what you make a 1 cedi based on my agreement.
Yes.
And I then I'm 10,000. Maybe a wono one steady ebia market situation. And one cotton aboka. What you say? Now because a main agreement I mean what say Sebi adian me toma wono near me account because adian me kota there is transportation cost. There is asset cost. There is refinery cost.
Which you have agreed to pay to me as part of the agreement.
And as I know, what is part of the Gold for Oil program and now we can 2024 and ye mami abna osasari o mobile kasa no pound to pound kranwa e ka o mobile per ton bia no eso chain the buyer under let's situate it in proper perspective. Now I am a focus even though wakoton wa de no amane bo ne wo form ama de kakakraba ba me misusu say ebo no a wutuama me se me mfa nkoto ade ne mre wo no and also be yeah it's unjustified one who say the city no
na edu baby a IMF report no ye boy hu safo hin edu baby so ba
consistency na make no principle
that's where but answer na me free honorable Eastern region say mo beto ma ba no Saturday we MPs mo de mo ho agi mo
honorable de no ho agi honorable ne candidate
ebi mo elections o the one see here analysis hey o feel me can be I go just who interest who candidates now
Dr. Kabila out here now for Bradia the fact say no radio so why in
the amount for the many esimeso and they say during the last primary
yes
I'm one of the MPs
only Jeff Kennedy sense
yes a very bad banter
yes
in fact I end the Ovuno said the why no when ya that displeasure meanwhile don't forget to say Jeff Bebe no ye di kan pa so the modern ba you
yes
or two about we win yema onya ni team no or down the be Thanksgiving I mean the kind of role or that a play in Jeff Credu's chairmanship near there you know waba abishia parliament ma apology bia koso so ye ntwa nyama bi so no ne ba ye mu bi no anyama bia oye no
so feel hurt
no identity image so that meeting no buy na me committee meeting I was going to tell him say kwan ben so no be buy constituency ababe repairs anyama no but I heard say omuka so oba betra as a chairman oba he say ye na wa ma biomu dia wa ma biomu na che say
atam na wo kan no asteke
dia here na asteke na sem na sticky
and the more and so yes mo ahwa o ma bio
je hwan mo ye
say the mo ye the mo ye
say na say
Brian against the world
no it's not about that it's not about that yen fa ne say sabre no yesika sem bi ni ade a wo CCTV mo kwaji sika CCTV camera and no be say na me koto aba ma chairman a say me kwaji sika o ho no with CCTV na to me so and no need some about you see delegates nim you bet me aboa because it's image ni abre say afie sani asantefo no ni abre e page mu no sa na eastern so ya say yesu ye be yiri mu oh and now when tie kwesi prata na when tie ra kwesi prata na
okay
was e match on kwa na betimi aka say 2028 NDC be win
yeah, say or you're right because I buy young koto the obanyam no your friend in Yinsen what ye nipa by any answer you say Yinsen no nipa na yede ishim what you say then your can
on Saturday we will be our trauma na nebi but chairman be nipa mienu Jeff ne chairman Boateng
na no man no san ko biom e ye bo kujo buga first kujo oto ne bo eye boko ena wasomo a ena
ye ja honorable say ye nware ne ma ne ho mfi sesi ayi no wonim se nipa no eye esa no a wokọ no won sam na fie bio wa ja se
wa makra ye no a
onye asa na wakọ
wa makra ye no a
wa ma bio ma menso men ka we kaka wa mutum
enti ka bibi 3 minutes
on legal vacation brother nsem wo
nsem e wo mu nyina ya ka data into the
nsem bi wo
ha we against it and now you
obi wo say
can sit to
maybe I think say legal vacation somewhere can I was situating in proper perspective and within the law. There was a busa ye ho say chief justice e wo ho kwan say or my judge be warrant a man tenacity di asem during legal vacation. Or ho kwan.
Yes.
Na so wo ho e kwan a assemble ni assemble na chief justice me ma ho kwan me di during legal vacation. Obi ebi ka say legal vacation there you can only hear interlocutory matters. It means also legal vacation you can only hear substantive matters.
Yes.
Now share your recent past judicial history under MPP obi e dey ne see here. Na dey see here under MPP no e different from nana obi. Oko Ghana Web Online says here 2023, 1st August 2023, 12 High Court to sit during legal vacation. CJ Tokono. Or say, as the judiciary commences its 2 months legal vacation today, Tuesday, 1st August 2023, the Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Tokono has designated 12 out of 42 High Court within the law court premises in Accra to remain operational during the period. Now, OBTA justices are Justice Ubri, Commercial Court, or a criminal law lawyer. Lecturer, rather. Her Ladyship Justice Adelaide Abui Kede. Edim Yenubi Oma Obi Mepesa Mebo. Her Ladyship Justice Audrey Kokuvite. Yamame a year Tokono Mane Tenase. During legal vacation, Yantia Sembia, and ne or more I saw a Montana sentence where they will come 1 PP full money or most of Motica. A dear and assassin. You see, Kabila can't send be many yarjane. Consistency in politics is key. And yet, and unkwa obi. Assembly, any assembly, and during legal vacation, Yetimika, and no cressa the MPP for cannot say. During legal vacation, interlocutory matters, motions, and applications, and quantity timitiana. Obi, yensa mun komponko MPP abreso. Oko yura to forcing case no obi. Yura to forcing case no tie court asemwa ye mami efiasare botwe kan o say although a warrant has been obtained for the case to continue during the vacation on 1st and 2nd August. Legal vacation shall see first. But ye mame efias asarity no otena yewura ato force asem ne so during 1st and 2nd August. Mr. Sorry indicated he will need altogether 12 hours to conclude his cross-examination in view of the additional document just filed by the prosecution. Yewura ato force and lawyers abre Justice Sorry no one Tadio Sorry only Chief Justice and Kokunto kwase legal vacation ma hwehwe ma yi se me ko holiday o okosre se emre no ne ma no kakra nka ho no mfa nye dey eni under MPP Yewura to force asem no the substance of the case was heard during legal vacation enya no nko obi ukaya
but all the lawyers agreed for that to happen
obi meba ho obi okay oba ukaya eye under MPP omoa MPB a eye wale MP right friend Kabiru so mo election no mo nsem bi ba ho ama ye de ne court na asam no di no legal vacation ema judgment during legal vacation mo am lawyer Samson Ladi aye ne na ye ne lawyer mo am nipa Samson Ladi aye ne na ye ne lawyer so the argument by attaching anom ni ade say during legal vacation is only interlocutory matters that can be heard no a follow flat enye no kre under MPP ye ma nipa ye dey etna ase ediasem under MPP substance of cases were heard obi uyi on enu free ha an impression is being created say as a legal vacation no ayakono ye say oral cases nkwan ye nye de yeni obi ba wo kohwe eye court roster Chief Justice Diaba Bontin sese ya
okay so mu here cases one
cases maku 31 ena ye the yedie of which oral cases mienu pe na ye de there are other oral cases kra enim wuntumi asem on a exam bank no a oral case so ye nino during the legal vacation wuntumi asem on tano nimri a oral case by into the argument
oral case
say people tano nimri people think environmental terrorism is corruption in it, corruption in and of itself. People have that interpretation. Obi, the argument MPP for a year about legal vacation no a follow flat. Obi, this thing about legal vacation no a convention and practice. And Obi, you and I know that legal conventions and practice, however time honored they are, do not create legal rights enforceable or legal. They do not create rights that you can insist upon. You're attaching court to say legal vacation will be the assembly. Why appear before the court? What could persuade the court and say into me?
Or the petition committee.
No, so you see, Obi unim say Chief Justice ni who to me so be catch yeah. Judge Awodi Asem say a man in the only try to me the right Chief Justice has over the judiciary administrative aspect and only the composition of court I know there were but bet me go before the court come make application na asem no ankasa ye die no e bia ye be di 2 days cry bet me ate so about 1 day and na ye be di 2 weeks but wo gina abonten na wo toto ayampia you want to use extrajudicial means to resolve a judicial solution obi ohwa ade ebe now let's come to the law and the substance of it
do that in terms
obi Dr. Bonfeni Ghana ha wo kokota wo hia lawyer wo enye mra chenchenchen ase wo be fa lawyer and the Supreme Court stated this in Espati Chikata in the case of Gabriel Juan versus the Republic and the recent one Innocent Agbedam versus the Republic. Article 19 clause 2F states say every individual accused biano has the right first and foremost to represent himself or be represented by a counsel of his choice. Enti enya by force say obekọ court a chenchina obeka say o lawyer ni ho a ye nya de ye ni wasem. Eye 2025 case Innocent Agbedam no. What are the facts obi? Ye di na sam me wie kakra bi.
Only 2 minutes.
E do bi me de me kan say. Ye wura eye kwabna ontu ne hofo. What you say? Na attach ya wo anhwe na wo ko fan the lawyer menka bɔne o menka bɔne obi deɛ teɛ ne sɛ obi wo deɛ mɛma obi menka ne sɛ aba wɔhu sɛ wohwɛ Supreme Court petition 2013 a sɛ John bɔne a wodi yɛ na asɛm a wɔkaeɛ no na ɛhu kyɛn deɛ kankrankye yɛɛyɛ o ba yɛn nyinaa yɛhu how ɛyɛ ni ayikwe okan approach ya otu ema sɛ John fa ne hu di yɛ ɛne de attach ya kɔyɛ me lord a ema yɛ de ɛyɛ ema yɛ de kankrankye kɔtu hu enti ya de yɛ kan sɛ so wo grievances bia he should appear before the court chachuchi kata bra o court and the lawyer tu kwan a or osre court say ntwema ne lawyer court say the right to representation no is optional. Yeah. Who individual now you can choose to defend yourself, and the right to legal representation no doesn't mean say chinchina it is one particular lawyer and on no ni hwa it could be any other lawyer and just attach us one call now one penny pafo from one ko gina wa namu na asem ni yedi tiawa me ka say
Dr. Kwabena Bonfe
Obi 2 months state case ben pa na 2 months break no ebe say no say that the state cannot secure successful prosecution if I'm just raising
2023 and yet
I kept quiet me pacho yet chichiri my own pa is transient. We need
but
to
the vacation is not just for those two.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about. Yes. I'm saying that. I'm saying. Look, at the end of the day, whatever it is, you can resolve the matters. What? Obi, may come. Something happened on the 24th of July.
Okay.
At Marbury House, UK. Commonwealth Youth Council,
yes,
headed by a young Ghanaian, Joshua Ope, on the yes, the president of the Commonwealth Youth Council. I think he's the first to occupy that position. Kwame, a friend saying, Obi, it was on leadership and the kind of contemporary leadership that we need. I got the privilege to be there as an advisor and a mentor to the COFOR Scholars Program. Now, you know, former Prime Minister, Right Honorable Gordon Brown, and some ODD, Mampani, Dada, His Excellency, COFOR, and one dancing na fekeke. Now, the papa na can ya me pessimisiso and legacy, humanity. Say, uye penny, and I say in Kenny yet, Minia Bass, but you always see. I just say, "Oh, you know, pa," and say, "Then all jaw on one, ya de be kaino." Our friends also they all your obiano. Coin ben so na efa de aboa nipa, ye nipa, ye nipa ye. Mutunchi, ha eboa ma sanema na akoso. Very critical. Say ye be na mampani dada owahumijemu, but he's still continuing to serve the country. As I say, he recognizes hard and acknowledging na bonabaso. And who come Mampani dada His Excellency John Ajekunku Fonti, Mechiano and Yumre na makacher and say, Papa, Koswa ye de we no na de wo sana we twa no so no ye besom na ya boama legacy no.
Obi me the 9 months the end na ewie.
9 months I
9 months say wo match ni ba 40.
But Obi, young man no Commonwealth Secretary do no. Foreign Affairs Ministry, I'm say, Alebi Kakrebia, Munchana Manon Commando. Also,
you will move 9 months by Yehu prosecutions. Yehu prosecutions. Yankasa, woman chini panimeboya manieke. Woman chiomu from now and don't know deterrent to others. So that's it, because Galam says 70 dear. Baby, you do no Obi.
Medasi Ekosiisen Suni Nyame adom ochna ibe science we Honorable Alexander Kwesi Akwa, Dr. James Kwabena Bonfe, Lawyer Abbas Nuruddin, Bonsu. Let's do this again.